トゥルー、もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー、 Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー， Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. トゥトゥルー，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。トゥトゥルー，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。トゥトゥルー Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. 嘟嘟嘟，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。嘟嘟嘟，もうすぐ始まるよ。ちょっと待っててね。嘟嘟嘟。Please wait for a moment. Stream starting soon. 嘟嘟嘟，稍微等一等，马上就开始啦。嘟嘟嘟，もうすぐ。
哇哇 from Aussieland! Upside Down Edu is back, yes indeed. Oh my god, I missed PC-kun so much. How's the audio, by the way? I did like a really quick audio test, but I was like, it's PC-kun. Like, I streamed here for like 2 years. Things should be fine. I didn't really like do much besides update my OBS. Is the audio and everything okay? Oh my god, Aussie internet is so bad. But I missed my PC so much. I'll be listening while I drive. Enjoy! Safe drive! Welcome back to Upside Down Land. Yes, I am back to the Aussie land. Oh my god, it's been a whole year since I came back. And I don't sound Australian anymore. Chat, it's actually so bad. Like, when I was at the airport and when I like go anywhere and I hear like an Australian person talking, I'm like, oh my god, they sound so Aussie. And I used to never think that way because I was one of them. But now, when I hear someone with like a clear Australian accent, I'll be like, oh my god, they sound so Aussie. Like, it's so distinctly Australian. Like when I watch like Bae from Hololive, like sometimes I see her clips and then I'll hear her speak and I'm like, oh my gosh, she sounds so Australian. And that's how you know that I'm not Australian anymore because because I hear other people speak with an Australian accent and now I react like an American. You still sound Aussie to me, do I? I feel like I have a weird American-Australian mixed accent now, where I'll still pronounce certain words like an Australian. Like, for example, like, you know, I still say can't instead of can't. But yeah, my Aussie accent is definitely slowly disappearing. Yeah. I swear, when Aussies say they sound American, they still sound Aussie AF. I don't think I sound fully American, but I think I'm like a mix now. I think I'm like Aussie American mix accent now. It's definitely not just Aussie anymore. Like, I definitely pronounce my words differently to like full Australian people who live here. So I'm not saying that like I'm Americanized now. I'm just a half-assed mix of both. When back to Japan? I'll be back in Japan by the 27th. And then I'm going to be debuting my 2.0 live 2D model on the 31st, so don't miss that. I should post a tweet or like a community post about that soon. Wow, hi Mohammed. Hey JP, wait, why are so many like PST like people awake? I forgot if you guys are PST or EST, but why are so many like Canadians and Americans awake in my chat? Are you guys okay? Isn't it like 4 a.m. or something? I was actually gonna stream an hour ago, but I pushed it back because I realized that I put the wrong time in my tweet. And I was like, if I stream too early, like, you know, my Southeast Asian viewers are probably still at work. And yeah, it's like, you know, slightly later should be better for my American Canadian viewers. Like, at the very least, maybe by the end of the stream you guys will be awake. So it do be 4 a.m. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Back with the food and almost got hit by. Are you okay? You said almost, so you didn't get hit, right? Okay, that's good. Be careful, be careful. It's evening on my time in Malaysia. Yeah, Southeast Asia should be like, what, like 7 p.m? 6, 7, 8 p.m. right now, depending on which part of Southeast Asia you are in. Asia tends to be pretty close to Australia in terms of time zone, so it's good for me when I stream. Isn't it back then you have a lot of American viewers? No. Yeah, that's because I streamed at like 12 a.m. I can't do that today because my parents go to sleep around like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. latest. And I also have a healthy sleep schedule right now. Like I've been going to sleep around the same time as my parents. Like I'd say 1, 2 a.m. latest. So if I started streaming at like 11 or 12 like I usually do, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep on time and I'll be disturbing my parents. So 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 or 7 depending on where you are. But yeah, how's it been, guys? Did you miss me? It's been a whopping... how many days? I forgot. Like 4 days since my last stream? I flew a whole 12 hours from the land of the Nihon to the land of Aussie. It's 9 p.m. right now. It's 9 p.m. in Melbourne. I live in Melbourne, by the way, for anyone who didn't know. I'm from Melbourne in Australia. You know, it kind of sucks being from Melbourne because when you fly anywhere, it's so fucking far away. Because Melbourne, if you've ever seen the Australian map, right? Melbourne is like at the bottom. I mean, not the most bottom. There's also Tasmania, but Melbourne is like one of the places that's like the bottom of the map. So just to fly from the top of Australia to Melbourne takes like fucking 4 hours. It's so far away, bro. Yeah, I had to fly like 4 hours from Tokyo to Guangzhou, and then I flew another like 8-9 hours from Guangzhou to Melbourne. It was so far away. Short trip to the South Pole though. Who the fuck is gonna go to the South Pole? Australia is deceptively large. Yeah, like I was looking at the 3D map thing. You guys know the 3D map thing? Like that you can look at when you're on your flight. I was looking at my 3D map and I was like zooming in and out to compare the size of Australia to Japan. And Japan is like 1/4 or like 1/5 of Australia's landmass, which is crazy. That's crazy, man. So crazy. Getting to the Melbourne airport sucked too. Yeah, dude, Melbourne airport is so fucking far away. You know, chat, when I got to Melbourne airport, I called my dad and he was like, oh, I'm still like 40 minutes away. And I'm like, okay, well shit, what do I do now? So I went to the cafe, like the only cafe that was at the airport. And I was like, oh, they have like a matcha strawberry drink. That looks nice. All right, let me grab one. And I looked at the price. $9 AUD. And I was like, that's like what? Like almost what, 1,000 yen? That's like 900, 1,000 yen. What the fuck? That's so expensive. $9 a bit much, isn't it? I mean, $9 AUD is not as much as like USD, but still, that's like 900 yen. And I was like, 高っ! そう、メルボルンに着いてさ、お父さんがまだ空港に着いてなかったからちょっと飲み物買おうと思って、なんか抹茶ストロベリーラテみたいのを買おうと思ったら900円ぐらいだった。高っと思って。Food is creepily expensive. I know, it's so expensive. It was probably like extra expensive too because it was at the airport and they know that they can scam you. Hi Raisha, welcome. We're just gonna have a catch-up, chill Zatsudan stream today. Feel free to ask me whatever you want and bring up whatever you want. Too expensive for coffee. I mean, to be fair, it was like a big cup, but yeah, $9 is way too much. And you know what the worst part was? It tasted like shit. You know, if I paid $9 and it was good, I would have been like, okay, you know what? Like, at least it was good though. But it tasted like shit. It was so bad. Like, the strawberry, I thought it would have been like actual fresh strawberries. But no, it was like canned strawberries, I think. So it tasted more like strawberry jam than like actual strawberries. And okay, the matcha was fine. The matcha was okay, but the strawberry pot tasted so bad. So I drank all the matcha, and then when I got to the strawberry pot, I was like, what is this shit? It tastes so bad, and I just threw it out. So yeah, great first drink that I got back in my home country. But yeah, canned strawberry does not taste good. Starbucks tastes way better than whatever that cafe had, I'm not gonna lie. I'm flying soon as well. Hopefully there'll be hot water somewhere to buy, and then I can cook my cup noodle I'll bring with me. Ooh, that sounds so good. I don't know if I've talked about this much on stream, but if you guys didn't know, I can't eat airplane food. Like, I physically can't. Every time I've tried to eat airplane food, I threw up. No exceptions. There's not been a single time where I ate airplane food and I didn't throw up. Like, there's 100% chance of Edu throwing up if she eats airplane food. So what I do is, I always buy flights that have layovers so that I can eat my first meal before I get on the flight, and then I'll eat my second meal during my layover. And then I just don't eat until I land. So yeah, so flights are not really a great experience for me. Every time I see like someone sitting next to me just like munching down on the airplane food, I'm like, man, must be good to like, I don't know, not throw up from airplane food. Like, Jesus. There was like this oji-san, there was this like old guy sitting next to me, and then he was eating his food like, yum, 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 oh my god, that's so good. And I was just looking at him like, man, if only that could be me. And then he looked at me and he was like, aren't you gonna eat anything? Will you be okay? He said it to me in Chinese, by the way. I think it was like a Chinese old guy. And I was like, oh, it's okay. I'll like throw up if I eat airplane food. And then like the fuck, what are they called again? The pretty ladies on the planes. The like the flight attendant ladies. One of them also came over and asked me, and I was like, Missy, are you okay? I noticed that on this 8-hour flight, you haven't eaten a single meal. Like, we provided 2 meals, but you didn't eat either. Like, are you okay? I'm worried that you're gonna be hungry. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'll throw up if I eat. And I just ate the chips in my bag. It's like, it's weird because I'm okay if I eat like dry snacks that I bring, but I can't eat airplane food. Something about airplane food just makes me feel sick and makes me throw up. There was once where I only took the plate, like with, you know, the fruits and yogurt and stuff, and I had the fruit. I was like, surely eating fruit wouldn't be that bad, right? Wrong! I was so wrong! I threw up from eating 1 piece of watermelon. I ate 1 piece of watermelon, and I threw out that watermelon. So I'm so traumatized now that I just refuse to touch airplane food. Yeah. Because food can be affected by change in altitude, that's why you throw up. That's the thing, like, I can eat dry snacks in my bag, but I can't eat the stuff that the airplane provides. Maybe if I just ate like a piece of bread or something, it'll be okay. But if I try to eat like the rice or the noodles or like the fruit and yogurt they give, I like throw up. So yeah, flights are always kind of a shitty experience for me because I get really sick, and I get plane sickness, and I also can't eat food. So what about water? I can drink water, that's fine. I even had some Sprite. But if you're super hungry, still not gonna eat. That's why I always have like some dry bread or cake or chips. Like, I think like dry stuff I can eat. So I had some dry chips and a piece of cake that I bought at Guangzhou airport that I had in my bag, and I ate that for breakfast. So yeah, I was fine. No stream game when you're there. That's the thing, Shin. I'm like, I want to stream PGR because I want to pull for Ishmael. I'm like 4 pulls before Hershey's guaranteed, by the way, guys. And I got like 3 new S rank units, and I would love to stream PGR. Like, I literally do it like, I don't know, tomorrow. But chat, but the thing is, I didn't bring my controller. And playing with keyboard feels like shit. Oh my god, chat. I brought my gaming mouse. I bought my gaming mouse, like the one that I've always used. But stupid little me, I forgot to bring the USB. You know how like you need the USB thing to connect it to your device? I left the USB in my laptop back in Japan. So I can't use it. I brought my mouse, but I can't use it. So I'm forced to use this like shitty Xiaomi like mouse that my dad got for like $10 on some like shady Chinese website, and it feels like shit. It feels like shit gaming with this mouse, I'm telling you. So it's either I buy another gaming mouse or I just don't game. Edu, I know, I'm so stupid. I thought I didn't forget anything, but I did end up forgetting something. So yeah, who knows, maybe I'll stream PGR tomorrow, if I feel like it. Cause like low-key, today I was like, man, I'm so bored. I wanna stream, I'm so bored. So maybe I'll stream PGR tomorrow. If not, I'll probably just stream it once I get back. Cause like, I am only here for like 2-3 weeks, and it's been a whole year since I came back. I want to make sure I'm spending time with my family. I also have some plans to go meet up with friends. There's a lot of food in Melbourne that I really miss. Like I want to go eat my favorite curry laksa. I want to go back to the shopping centers that I used to always go to and things like that. So yeah, probably gonna mostly stay offline and actually try to enjoy my vacation. But who knows? Maybe I'll stream PGR tomorrow if I feel like it. Is PC coming back to Japan? Yes, sir! Yes, Duke. The PC will be coming back with me to Japan. That is, if I manage to pack it back into its boxes. If I can pack everything back into its boxes, yes. Hello, Chaotic. Welcome. Is that times like this that you wish you got a weird mouse? Honestly, like that gaming mouse that I use, it's a Logitech G something, I forgot. But it's actually really good. I've been using that mouse for 3 years and it's always served me well. So I was like, it's just a mouse. I'll bring it with me to Australia. And then I fucking forgot to bring the USB. It's wild that you've been converted to controller so fast. I mean, I still play all my other games with keyboard and mouse. I just can't play PGR with keyboard and mouse. Because PGR is just so much better with a controller. Oh my god, man, I should have brought my controller. I regret so much. Hi, Asa. Welcome. Enjoy your vacation. Anything you missed in Australia that isn't in Japan? Ooh, coffee. The bliss, oh my god, chat, the bliss of being able to enjoy a cup of my mom's coffee every single day. Just that freshly brewed coffee from our coffee machine. Oh, so good. Chef's kiss. Japan could never. I mean, there's some places in Japan that do good coffee, but more often than not, when I order a coffee, it's mid. I don't know why, but like a lot of coffee I have in Japan has this like sour aftertaste. It's definitely not as good as Melbourne coffee. I'll never get what's the right word? Patriarchal? Is that the right word? I'm not that patriarchal when it comes to Australia, but the one thing I will defend is our coffee. Our coffee is so fucking good, man. Is it the beans or the brewing technique? I think both. I thought Japanese iced coffee is pretty good. Nah, Japanese coffee is not the best. Japan is really good in like everything else, but coffee, not so much. You have to really find the right cafe for good coffee.
ありがとうございます。
Which city do you recommend for travel best?
Wait, I just realized, chat, by the way, I don't have my earphones plugged in today, so you're gonna hear the notifications. You're gonna hear my notifications through my microphone. I wonder what that sounds like, huh? Which city do you recommend for travel best? I wanna say Melbourne because I live here, but honestly, to give you my realest, truest opinion, it's probably Sydney. I think Sydney is objectively more fun to travel to than Melbourne. Melbourne is great. I think if you like coffee, that's the one thing, again, I will defend Melbourne on no matter what. Like, if you want the best coffee, come to Melbourne. But if you just want like a good tourist experience in Australia in general, I think Sydney has more to offer. Sydney also has way better weather. Melbourne weather's ass. Oh my god, I hate Melbourne weather. Melbourne weather is so bad. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Most people come to Sydney or Melbourne. But yeah, I would recommend Sydney. Sydney's pretty good. Adelaide? I've never been to Adelaide, so I can't say. Can't stick around, but I'll check the VOD. Okay, Serena! Hope you enjoy the VOD. I forgot which word I was supposed to use. What's that word for when you're like really in love with your country? Is it? Fuck. My English is so bad now because I spent so much time in Japan. And then ever since I got back to Australia, I've only been speaking Chinese because my parents don't really speak English. So my English is like getting rusty. It's patriotic, right? Okay, I didn't get it right. So yeah, the only thing I'll get patriotic over when it comes to Australia is our coffee. Wait, is it not the same thing? I'm so confused. Patriotic. Okay. こんばんよ。こんばんは？こんばんは。Hello, buds. Welcome. I heard one thing someone misses a lot in Japan is cereal. Not me. I've never been a cereal kid. I mean, I had cereal growing up, but it was never my favorite. I don't know. Cereal? I don't really miss cereal. I think coffee is the biggest one for me. And then my cat. Oh my god. I miss my cat so much. You know, chat, when I got home, the first thing I did wasn't to hug my mom. It was to go and play with my cat. I mean, partially because I knew if I tried to hug my mom, she'd be like, "Ew, get away from me! 你好脏啊，刚下飞机." She'll probably be like, "Ew, you're so dirty. You just got off the plane. Don't touch me. You can touch me after you go take a shower and change." So, I mean, that's partially why I didn't hug my mom right away. But yeah, you know. My cat wouldn't mind the fact that I'm dirty and smelly and I just got off the plane. So, yeah, the first thing I did was go play with my cat. I have some pictures actually. 見て、これうちの猫ちゃんなの。可愛くない？ This is my kitty, Emma. I also had another cat called Mitty, but she sadly passed away before I could come back. I'm still really sad about that. I really wanted to play with both of them again, but Mitty passed away like a month before I could fly back. So I didn't get to see Mitty again. But you know, I did get to play with Emma, and I'm glad that Emma is doing well. I hope she's not too lonely now that her sister's not around. Emma has always been like the super friendly and clingy one. And yeah, when she saw me go out to the deck, she immediately ran over and started rubbing herself all over me. And I was like, oh my gosh, she loves me so much. But I was like, wait, if I remember correctly though, she's like this with everyone. Guys, I don't know if I've told you guys about my cats, but basically Emma is like a dog. She's like too friendly to be a cat, low-key. She's so friendly that sometimes I'm like, are you actually a dog trapped in a cat's body? And she's like not shy at all. So basically anyone, like even a stranger, like if any of you in my chat right now came to my house, Emma will probably just like come up to you and start rubbing all over you. She'll like just go up to anyone as long as they'll give her head pats and cuddles. Like she doesn't care. So a part of me was like, oh, she loves me so much. But then my mom came over and she was like, nah, she's like this with everyone. And I'm like, rip. She's really clingy. Yeah, very, very clingy. Cat hardware with dog software. Yeah, that's what my cat is basically. Hi, Michael. I'm back in the Aussieland. But yeah, she's very much like a dog, personality-wise. Hello, Edu. How's the weather down there? It's actually really cold. I thought it was gonna be warmer, but it's actually pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie. なんか割と暖かいかなって思ったら結構寒い。It's actually really cold. We have the heater on right now because I'm not good with the cold. So, but yeah. OMG, feet and hands. Yeah, this is a feet and hand reveal. You guys won't be able to tease me about not having legs soon because I'm gonna have my 2.0 debut soon. And then I'm going to have legs. So, it's autumn though, it's freezing. I don't know, when I checked the weather, I was like, oh yeah, it's like 22 degrees during the day. I'm like, oh, that doesn't seem too cold. But then like during the mornings and at night, it's pretty fucking cold. How did you learn Japanese and Chinese? I mean, Chinese, my parents speak Chinese, so I learned it naturally. Japanese, I'm a weeb. I mean, not anymore, but I was a weeb, and I watched a lot of anime. And then I became fluent. There's your TLDR. Your 2.0 has prosthetic legs? No! I grew a pair of legs. What is the most unique dish you came across or made in Japan? Unique? I feel like I don't really explore when it comes to food. Like, I tend to just eat the same thing that I've always eaten. I don't really like to try different dishes just in case I pay for something that I don't like. So I couldn't say. I also have cats that act like a dog. Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like some people hate cats or say like, oh, cats are so cold. Oh, they won't play with you. Oh, they're like not loyal, blah, 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 or whatever. It's like, you've just not met a cat with the right personality. Like, I feel like Emma can convert most dog lovers to cat lovers, especially if they don't own a pet. Like, I feel like if you have a pet dog, it would make sense that you're like more attached to dogs than cats. Like, I get it. You know, partially why I'm more attached to cats is because I've always had pet cats. But if you've never had a dog or a cat, but you're team dog, I feel like that has to just be because you haven't had a good experience with a cat. Like, if you experience what it's like to play with a cat that's like a little more clingy and like a little more touchy, and they like, you know, rub their face on you and they like meow really adorably, I feel like you'll like cats just as much as you love dogs. So, can I team both? Yeah, you can, of course. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people who prefer dogs will be able to appreciate cats more if they just meet a cat like Emma, you know? Are you in Japan now? いや、今はオーストラリアにいます。はい、円水さんいらっしゃい。I'm in Australia right now. That it literally says in my title, I'm yapping from the Aussieland. I'm yapping from the Aussieland. I'm back in Australia to visit family. Good evening, Zillow. Hello, welcome. Would you rather drinks or food? What do you mean? I need both. I need both. Alright, wait, let me share some more pictures with you guys. So this is a picture my mom took of me playing with Emma. And then I also have a picture of yippee! This is a photo from like the deck out to my backyard and some sweets that I brought back for my parents as a souvenir and some coffee that my mom made. I had someone like leave a comment in the pre-chat like before today's stream saying like, oh, but cats can't drink coffee, and like I'm like she's just photobombing. She's just photobombing, guys. Obviously we're not gonna let Emma drink coffee. Don't worry. Of course we're not gonna let our cat drink coffee. She's just there for the photo. It's just a photo bomb, okay? Because it's cuter. She's in the background. But don't worry. Of course we don't let our cats drink coffee. Nah, let the cat have a whole cup. No, she'll get sick. But yeah, in case anybody's worried from this photo, don't worry, okay? She didn't get to drink the coffee or lick the snacks. We make sure that she doesn't touch them. She's just there for a photo. That is one good looking coffee when I see one. Yeah, dude, my mom has all these super cute coffee cups. These are some of our best ones. She always makes coffee look super aesthetic for photos. My sister's cat is a dog trapped in a cat's body. Every time I whistle, he appears. He also enjoys chicken drumstick. Yeah, there's some cats that very much feel like a dog in terms of personality, and my cat is definitely one of them. But yeah, this was on my first day back, right after I got home from the airport, actually. And there's nothing more that makes me feel like, I'm home in Australia, than sitting at the deck and drinking a cup of coffee freshly made from our coffee machine. So it was a great day. Do you like blended or single origin coffee? I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know the right terminology to describe coffee. I just like lattes. And I specifically like ones that my mom makes. I don't know. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's just love, guys. Maybe it tastes better because my mom made it, you know? Since you already knew Chinese, did it make it easier for you to learn Japanese? No, not at all. Because my Chinese is ass. Bro, my Chinese is so bad, it barely helped me with learning Japanese. People only say knowing Chinese helps with Japanese because when you're fluent in Chinese and you recognize all these like kanji, it helps with memorizing kanji, but then you still have to remember the different meaning and stuff, right? So honestly, it doesn't help as much as people make it out to be. And if your Chinese, especially when it comes to reading and writing, is bad, like me, it doesn't do anything. It didn't do anything for me. So imagine not being a coffee nerd. I don't know all the terminology about coffee. I just like drinking coffee. I'm a casual coffee enjoyer. I'm a casual coffee enjoyer. But yeah, I've just been chilling, guys. I've just been chilling. I also oh yeah, I got my hair dyed. I have some more photos to show you guys. Oh my god, chat, hair reveal. Are you ready? I'm gonna do a hair reveal. Have I ever done hair reveal? I feel like I have, kinda. Once or twice. But not like super often.
First impression Lupa drip out of nowhere.
First impression
Underscore
Lupa
error
drip out of nowhere? She looks great. I'm really excited for her. I wasn't expecting to get like another new character. Because Cartesia is so highly anticipated, right? So I thought that we were just gonna get Cartesia and then like a rerun or something. But then out of nowhere, they dropped this bombshell where it's like, hey yo, brand new character. It's like, well shit, I guess you gotta spend money now if you want everything. You're on a date with a cat. Yeah, this is my cat, Emma. Let me introduce her to you guys. Oh yeah, wait. On the topic of Lupa, have you guys checked out my new video of Lupa 2.4 voice lines in Japanese, English, and Chinese? I forgot. Yeah, I'm here today to do business. I need to promote my new video. How many of you watched this video and how many of you haven't watched this video? Show yourselves. If you haven't watched this video, go watch this video now. You haven't watched this video? No way. I swear, if you haven't watched this video, go watch it now. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Whenever a gacha game that I play reveals a new character that hasn't, been in the story yet and we don't know what they're gonna sound like, I will try voicing them myself. So, of course, I had to do the same thing for Lupa. I actually cooked this up the day before I boarded my plane. I recorded it and edited it like a day or two before I had to leave. And yeah, it literally premiered while I was on my way to Haneda Airport. So I worked really hard to get this out last minute, and seems like based on the comments I've gotten so far, you guys are enjoying it, so I'm really happy. But yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, go check it out. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear if you have any predictions on what you think she's gonna sound like. And let me know which language you like my Lupa voice the most in. Do you prefer the Japanese? Do you prefer the English? Or do you prefer the Chinese? Which gacha is this? This is Wuthering Waves. I was actually on TikTok as you posted it early today. Oh yeah, I posted it on TikTok today. I'll probably post it on YouTube Shorts as well, like, I don't know, next week or something. And I also should post it on Twitter, gotta post it on every platform for that visibility. Especially because other people might steal it and try to post it themselves. Oh my god, chat, I saw that somebody made a reaction video to this. They tagged me and everything, so it's whatever. But I was like, damn. Low-key, first time I've had someone make a reaction video to my voice acting video. That was fun. But yeah, go check out this new video if you haven't yet. Even if you don't play Wuthering Waves or you don't really care, go have a listen for my trilingual prowess and just check out my voice acting. I did a very fiery kind of voice for this character, and I did quite a lot of takes, especially on the English version, to make sure that it has enough power, and I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, go have a listen. Actually, I should put a link. I give all of you permission to leave the stream right now if it means you'll go watch this video. You are allowed to leave the stream right now if it means you're gonna go watch this video. Alright, what was I talking about before I got distracted by Muhammad's super chat? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I now have enough super chats to buy one coffee. Actually, no, it wouldn't be enough because there's also 30% taken by YouTube. Holy shit. It's chat. Everything in Australia is so expensive. It's not even enough to buy a coffee. This is crazy. This will be enough for 2 coffees in Japan. That's crazy. New hair dye. Yeah, I was gonna talk about how I cut my hair and got it colored. Alright, I'm gonna do a hair reveal. Alright, chat, are you ready? Immersion break. It's immersion break time. Hair reveal. Da 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 da. Oh my god. it's hair. だだだだ。はい、髪染めました。昨日ちょうど髪染めました。I dyed my hair yesterday. This is what my hair looks like right now. I cut it to like around shoulder, collarbone, I say like collarbone length. It was like pretty long before, and summer is coming in Japan, so I was like, it's time to cut my hair. And then my mom was like, do you want to get your hair dyed as well? And I was like, I want to, but I didn't want to do full dye because my scalp is really weak. And I was worried that if I tried to do full dye, my scalp is gonna like be damaged and it'll hurt a lot. So I was like, maybe I'll do like partial dye, like inner color. I've been wanting to do inner color for a while, so like, outside it still looks like my natural hair color, like black or brown, I guess. My natural hair color is kind of light, so it looks very brown under the sunlight. And then on just like the insides, I dyed it like a pinkish color. So now I have a little bit of colored hair that's like kind of hidden on the inside, and you can only see it when I like lift my hair. So it's pretty nice. I kind of like it. 今回ちょっとインナーカラーやってみたんだけど、結構気に入ってる。いいかもしれない。これからはちょっとインナーカラーやろうと思います。I think I'm gonna do inner color from now on when I feel like dyeing my hair. Cause, I don't know, it feels like so much to commit to like a full head of a new color. Like, what if I decide, okay, I'm gonna dye my whole head purple or pink, and then it doesn't look good on me, right? So, I don't know. And it's also you have to bleach your hair, or it's like bad for your scalp. So doing partial dye, like inner color, is really nice because then you don't have to damage your scalp. I didn't even have to bleach my hair for this. My hairdresser, she just applied the dye twice, and thankfully my hair was thin enough that the color was able to go on. So I didn't even have to bleach my hair. No bleach needed, no scalp damage, no hair damage, and it turned out looking really nice. So yeah. Reddish inner streaks are really cool and looks pretty natural. Yeah, I think red and like brown work pretty well. Paired with black hair, it looks pretty natural. It's like not too out there, but it's like a nice accent. A little different to just pure black hair. So I'm really happy with how my hair turned out. I also got a layer cut, as you can tell from this picture. I've been really liking layer cut recently. It's nice because your hair doesn't get tangled as much. And I like that when I tie my hair at the back, there's like the little piece of hair that will fold to the front, and it makes me look like an anime character. So yeah, this is my new haircut. これ L の新しい髪型です。昨日よく行ってる美容師さんに染めてもらいました。I swear, like I thought people will ask me like, oh, why did you like get your hair done in Australia? Isn't it better to get it done in Japan? I'm surprised nobody asked me that. Because apparently, like, hairdressing is really famous in Japan. Like, a lot of people book a flight to Japan just to get their hair done. Like, apparently Japanese salons are really good, and a lot of people want to get their hair done specifically in Japan. So I thought people would ask me like, oh, why did you like do it in Australia? Why didn't you like do it in Japan? Well, the answer is because it's fucking expensive in Japan. Chat, you won't believe this. It's cheaper to get my hair cut in Australia than Japan. Can you believe this? Food prices here are like 2 times, 3 times Japan's price. And yet, getting a haircut in Australia is cheaper than Japan. なんとですね、ヘアカット、日本よりオーストラリアの方が安いです。って思いました。バカじゃないの？なんで？食べ物は日本の2倍なのに、 なんでヘアカットはこっちの方が安いんだろうって私もびっくりしたよ。I mean, again, it depends on where you go, I guess, but I can get my haircut here for like 35, 40 AUD, like just for a cut. Especially because like my mom is a regular at a lot of places and she knows people who like kind of do like an at-home salon. Like it's not like a proper salon, it's just like a salon that they built themselves in their garage. So I guess maybe it's because it's not as like high quality or professional looking, like the environment is not as professional looking, it's cheaper. But like I can't get access to that in Japan. The only places I have access to in Japan are all these high-end salons that charge me fucking like $60 for a cut. And then they force me to get my hair washed and massaged. I'm like, okay, but what if I'm poor and I don't want to pay $60 for a cut plus shampoo and massage? Like, can I just get my hair cut? And it's like, well, no, because they're a high-end salon and they're gonna charge you a minimum of like 5,500 yen. And then they force you to buy the package where you also have to get your hair shampooed and they'll also like massage your head. So like it's not like it's overpriced or anything, it's just that I don't have the option to opt out. Like I'm forced to pay for also the shampoo and the massage. I'm forced to pay for a premium service when I just want to be poor and pay like $30, $40 for a quick cut. So yeah. You need a friend in Japan who can do this for mate rates? Maybe. Sadly, I don't know any hairdressers in Japan. And then, oh my god, when I asked my friends, like, hey, do you know any good hairdressers? The kind of, like, salons or hairdressers that they go to cost, like, $100 for a cut. And I'm like, that's cool for you, bestie. That's cool for you, bestie, but I don't think I want to spend $100 on a haircut. Not to say that hairdressers don't deserve it, okay? They fucking do. They should charge as much as they want. I just can't afford to be paying $100 for a cut. You know, it obviously will be easily over 100 if you're getting it like dyed. But I'm talking about a simple cut, okay? Just a cut. I just want to cut, no shampoo, no treatment, no blow. I don't even need them to like blow dry it or style it. I don't need anything. They can just cut it and I'm good. But yeah, sadly, it seems like Japan only offers the premium service. $40 haircut? Well, that's expensive. I get my haircut for like $2? Where do you live, Meowie? $2? What the fuck? Hello, where do you live? Does your mom run a barbershop? $2? If it was like $12 and you live in like Southeast Asia in like a residential area, I can see that maybe. I did get my haircut for like $15, $20 in Thailand when I went for a vacation. But $2? $2? You can get a haircut for $2 in Southeast Asia. Isn't it still like at least like $10 to $20? Like I know it's cheaper for sure, but $2? How do they even live? What the fuck? Yeah, 12, 13 USD sounds about right for like Southeast Asia. Mochi, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Vietnam, haircut for male. Oh, right. I guess it's also different between male and female. Okay, yeah. Haircuts have always been more expensive for women. Right. Okay. Makes sense. Still though, $2? That's so cheap. What the fuck? Maybe I will move to C. Then I can be in the same time zone as like a good chunk of you guys. 2 to 3 USD. Holy shit. Your haircut is cheaper than a coffee. That's crazy. What? I'm in C2, but it's never $2 and at my mom's friend's place. Yeah, $2, $3 seems a bit extreme. I can definitely see like, like $10 maybe. Like that's still significantly cheaper than what I'd be paying in Australia or Japan. But $3 feels like too little. I would tip them if that was the price. What? How do they make money? Damn. But yeah, my haircut plus the dye as well. Like I got it dyed as well, right? So it was more expensive. It was like, how much was it? 120 AUD? Yeah, it was 120 AUD for the cut, for shampoo, and for dyeing. Hair dye costs a lot more, by the way. I wonder how much dyeing your hair costs in Southeast Asia. Is it also a lot cheaper to get your hair dyed in Southeast Asia? Huh. Never thought about that. Because yeah, dyeing your hair is always really expensive in my experience. Like just getting a cut would be, like $40, $50, and then if you wanted to get it dyed, like even if it was partial dye, it'd be easily over 100. To be fair, those are for some hole-in-the-wall kind of barbershops, the types where you just get the haircut done, none of those extra stuff. Right, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Still feels like too little. What? $1 for haircut in Indonesia? The difference is in price for adult and kids. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, I'm sure if it's like for kids or like for male, I know for like male haircuts it's a lot cheaper. It's probably also cheaper if you don't need any like specific styling and it's like very straightforward, just like, oh, make it shorter. Hair dye is estimated 20 to 30 USD. Ooh, that's pretty affordable. Pretty affordable. But you guys are making me want to move to Southeast Asia. But if I do that, I'm gonna be like those like expats who like move to Southeast Asia so that they can live like a king. I don't want to be one of those people. Those people have a bad reputation on the internet. I don't want to be one of those people. Wait, why are you guys encouraging this? I thought you see folks hate like those expats that go to your country and then like, they like make USD or whatever from like their online job and then they go to your country and then live like a king. Don't you guys hate those people? Why are you encouraging me to do it? I'm gonna be like one of those disgusting expats. If you can handle the heat and heavy storms, then welcome. Honestly, I again, like, if you guys don't know, I went on a little trip to Thailand last year to go see Mudang, and I quite like Thailand. I mean, I only hung around Bangkok, but Bangkok was really nice. Like, it was I say this with like only positivity. It did not feel like a third world country at all. If anything, some things felt more advanced than Japan. I was like, wow, I'm so impressed. Like, Japan doesn't even have this. Wow, the shopping centers here look so clean and well decorated. It's like, this is like nicer than like Australia. Like, it was really nice. Probably because I was in Bangkok, but still, it was like really, everything was so, like, felt so advanced and well decorated. And I didn't mind the weather either. The weather was fine. Like, yeah, it's hot, but honestly, I prefer hot weather over cold weather, so. You love the hot weather, impossible? I don't love it, but I prefer it over cold weather. Like, if you ask me whether I'd rather move to Southeast Asia or Canada, I would say Southeast Asia. I think I would die if I moved to Canada. Like, it gets so fucking cold in the winter in Canada, I think I would physically die. Like, I would probably hibernate if I moved to Canada. I love Canadians, by the way, and I want to visit Canada someday to go see my bestie. Don't get me wrong. I love coffee crisps, okay? I'm just saying, in terms of weather, like, I see how cold it gets. I see how cold it gets in Canada. And I think I would die if I lived in Canada. I think I would prefer it to be like hot all the time than like really, really, really cold in the winter. So West Coast Canada is not that cold. Oh, okay, maybe I'd be okay with West Coast
メン
Canada
バー
then.
シップへようこそ
Don't worry, as long as you know local there, you should be fine. Come to Kuala Lumpur, I will show you around the malls and food you will love here, no joke. Actually, you're so right, Nicholas. I think I would love Malaysia. I would love Malaysia so much. Because the people there speak both Chinese and English. So I'll have no communication problem. That was like the only thing that I wasn't comfortable with in Thailand. And that's like not Thailand's fault at all, right? It's like my fault. It's my fault that I don't speak their language. But low-key, everything about Thailand was perfect, and I would move there if I could. And if there was something that was stopping me, it's the fact that I don't speak Thai. And it made me sad not being able to communicate with like the people there, because everyone was like so sweet. Like when I meet eyes with people on the train, they would like smile at me. Thai people are so sweet. I've only had good experiences with Thai people. Like I think I talked about this in my stream when I came back from Thailand, but I lost my earring in the bathroom, and the cleaning lady, she couldn't speak a word of English, and she went to grab her phone just so that she could use Google Translate and like communicate with me to help me find my earring. And she was like the sweetest person ever. And yeah, everyone in Thailand was just so nice and sweet. And it made me sad that I couldn't say anything, like I couldn't speak their language. Because I'm so used to being able to speak other people's languages, because I know 3 languages, and it's been a long time since I experienced that lonely feeling of not knowing how to speak someone's native language. But yeah, I think Malaysia would be great because there won't be language barriers for me. I mean, I can't speak Malay, but my impression is that
Nice,
most
but good
people
luck with our
in Malaysia
language
speak
equals N plus
Chinese or English or both, and also Malay, right? Like you guys speak so many languages. Like I can probably get by completely fine knowing Chinese and English in Malaysia, right? So thankfully, I'll actually be able to communicate with people. Yes, both. Nice, but good luck with our Manglish, EM plus Malay. It's okay. As long as they can speak English, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for the super chat. But yeah, I also really love Malaysia. I feel like in general I've only had good experiences with people from Southeast Asia. Like one of my best friends from high school, she's from Malaysia. My best friend from primary school, who I sadly don't talk to anymore, she's also from Malaysia. And I've never met a Malaysian person that's not nice. Yeah, like I'm thinking, I'm going through my head right now. I've never met a Malaysian person who's not nice. Yeah, I've met people from all over the world, you know, being raised in Australia, we're a multicultural country. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you know, like every other type of person from other countries, I've probably met like one person that was kind of an asshole. You know, I've met like at least one Japanese person who was an asshole. I've met multiple Chinese people who were assholes. This is why everyone hates Chinese people. This is why people hate me when they know that I speak Chinese. But yeah, it's like, you know, it makes sense. There's good and bad people in every country, right? Like you can't assume just because someone's from somewhere there's only gonna be nice people or only gonna be mean people. Like it's about the individual. It's not about where they're from, right? And that's how I always try to see things. I try not to assume like, oh, just because you're from this country, you must be a nice person. But I have to say, I've never met a mean Malaysian person. Like, I almost want to meet a mean Malaysian person so that I can like hold on to my belief that there's at least one asshole from every country. But I've never met an asshole from Malaysia. Malaysians in chat, if you know an asshole from your country, please personally introduce them to me so that I can say, you know what? Yeah, there's that one person. But yeah, I've met like a lot of Malaysian people, both in my chat and just in real life, because there's a lot of Malaysians in Australia, and everyone's just being so nice. Why are you guys all so nice? It's just like the whole thing with like, oh yeah, like Canadians are like too nice for their own good. You know what? Kind of true. Don't think I've ever met a mean Canadian either. I think every single Canadian person that I know is like a nice person. But yeah, just me love mailing Malaysians because I've never met a mean Malaysian person in my life, and I guess I hope it stays that way. We want to fill this world with good people. My brother-in-law is Malaysian and hanging out with him is always a vibe. Yeah, I don't know how Malaysian people are all so nice, but they're also nice. Also, you guys already know this, but I love Malaysian food. I love kari laksa. That's like my favorite food of all time. And one of my favorite restaurants in Australia is a Malaysian restaurant. I'm actually gonna go there like soon. And I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's been so long since I had my favorite food ever. Kari laksa. I'm sure I can like find it in Japan too if I tried, but it's not gonna be the same as the specific kari laksa from the specific restaurant that I really like, you know? And I haven't had it for a whole year. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ah. Do you think Uncle Roger is mean? No. He only spits facts. No, Uncle Roger, I've watched a few of Uncle Roger's videos and I must say, that man only spits facts. Yeah, I can't wait to go to Malaysia as well. Would love to go to Malaysia. My dad went to Malaysia with his friend and not with me and mom. Mom and I are still salty. Like, bro went on a vacation to Malaysia without me and mom. I still haven't been to Malaysia. I want to go. Maybe I will go, actually. It's like relatively close to Japan, at least compared to Australia. It's like way closer, so maybe I'll just plan a solo trip to Malaysia. I think I'll be fine. I think I can do a solo trip to Malaysia. I can speak English and Chinese, so like worst case, you know, I can just ask locals if I get lost. Or maybe I'll ask like Angie or someone if they want to come with me. New edu vlog, oh my god. Don't even mention it, Loppy. I still have videos, like footage from my Thailand trip that I haven't made into a vlog yet. I gotta get that out first. You'll get fat in a few days with how much food to eat here. Oh my god, I will. Malaysian food all looks so fucking good. I'm gonna eat so much if I go to Malaysia. I probably should lose some weight before I go. You know, chat, I still haven't lost the weight that I gained from my Thailand trip, and this was like December. I gained around like 2 kilograms in Thailand, which is normal, you know, like I'm on vacation, I'm eating like good food, dessert every day, like of course I'm gonna gain a bit of weight. But then I thought once I get back to Japan, I'll be able to lose the weight. But I was wrong because it was winter. It was winter in Japan. So it's like cold. And I think when it's cold, your body holds onto more fat. So I just didn't lose the weight. And even now, because it hasn't gotten hot yet, even now, I'm still as heavy as when I left Thailand. It's weird because like I don't look like I'm bigger. Like, I don't feel like I have more chubs on me physically. Like, my face doesn't look bigger, my tummy isn't, like, sticking out more or anything, but my weight is just more, and I have no idea why. But yeah, it's okay, chat. I still fit into all my clothes. It's fine, copium. I don't look chubbier. So it's okay. It's okay. Maybe muscles? Maybe copium. The bones? Yeah, maybe copium. I'm just gonna cope that like it's okay that I'm 2 kilograms heavier because like physically I don't look chubbier and I still fit into all of my clothes before I went to Thailand just fine. So like it's all good, right? You know, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe I was walking a lot, so I gained some muscle. I gained some muscle. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I've had this picture of my hair on the screen for so long. But yeah. For anyone who just joined and was wondering what the fuck is this picture of a real woman's hair, this is my hair. This is me. This is Eru. Oh my god, the cut kind of looks like my VTuber hair now. I tried to go with like a hair dye color that looks similar to the color of my new VTuber model. And I think the color turned out really nice. I really like it. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how my hair turned out. And now you know the reason why I got my hair cut and dyed in Australia instead of Japan. It's cheaper here. This would have costed me, I'd say, up to 200 AUD. Like 180 to 200 AUD probably in Japan. Depending on which salon I go to. Maybe if I go to like a more local, like not high-end salon, I could get it for like 150, 160. But definitely still more expensive than Australia. We did get a members discount because this was my mom's friend's salon, so it was like 120. But yeah, in Japan this would be at least 150, probably more if you go to like a good salon. Hey yo, what do you mean? That's normal. I literally said this earlier. It easily costs like over $100 if you want to get your hair cut and dyed in Japan, especially at like a good salon. 150? I mean AUD. Okay, not USD. AUD. 15,000円。そんなの普通でしょ。待って、日本人の人見てます。もしね、アーカイブを見てる日本人の方がいたらコメントしてください。日本で15,000円でカットとカラー普通でしょIt's not just for a cut. I'm saying cut and color. Cut and color, chat. Cut and color at like a salon and not just like some random guy's backyard would be 150 or more. Okay? That's normal. That's literally the normal price you would have to pay in Tokyo too. Tokyo ne, Tokyo. I guess there's a lot of factors that go into this. First of all, it's like for female, right? Long hair. Second of all, Tokyo prices. Three. An actual salon, a salon, not like some random guy's backyard, okay? These 3 factors and like 150 AUD is, if anything, like on the lower end of the prices. If you went to like a super good salon in like, I don't know, like Ginza or something, it would probably be like 200. So, ハルさん、ね、普通でしょ？カットとカラー、サロンだったら普通だよね、15,000円なんて。だって普通のカットだけで6,000円とかでしょ、東京なら。なんかみんなびっくりしてるんだけど、それぐらい高いんだよ、みんな。Female hair dye and styling also expensive here, but 100 is like top of the top. No, yeah, 150 AUD or like 15,000 円, like 15k yen would be literally a normal price for cut and color in Tokyo at like a salon. So, welcome back to Aussieland, Edu. I'm back, aces. I now have pink hair. Yeah, my sister got her hair done a few days ago and it was like 90 Canadian dollars. Yeah, exactly. I would say that's on the cheaper side if she got her hair dyed. Like, how much did you guys think getting your hair done costs? It's expensive. It's expensive. My mom pays 40 euros max at the stylist. Does she get it also like shampooed and colored though? Because like coloring your hair is really expensive. This is like permanent color. Permanent color is very expensive. こんばんは、私の行きつけの床屋さんは特別割引で3000円でカットしてもらってます。そうなんだ。でもやっぱ男性は違うもんね。床屋さんってやっぱ男性しかカットしないもんね。 私それ知らなくて、最初はね、3500円ぐらいのところでカットしてもらえるかなって言ったら、すみません、ちょっと男性オンリーって言われました。女性だとね、サロンに行かないとカットしてもらえないんだよ。床屋さんは男の髪しか切らないから。だから女性だとね、3000円とか3500円は無理だった。一番安くても5000円だったね。高いのよ。カットだけで5000円。そう、美容院だとね、一番安くても5000円だった。それより安いところは見つからなかった。友達とかに聞いてもね、友達はなんかもっと高いところに行ってるらしい。床屋は男性、美容院は女性みたいなイメージ、私もあるな。私それ知らなくて、床屋さんって女の人の髪って切らないんだってびっくりした。だって私電話で聞いたんだよ。電話で床屋さんに電話して、すいません、お値段の方お聞きしたいんですけどって聞いて、3500円ですって言われて、はい、わかりました、じゃあ予約いいですかって予約したの、電話で。そしたら実際行ったら、ごめんなさい、男の髪しか切りませんって言われました。電話で予約したのに女性の声で電話で言ってくれればよかったじゃんって思ったんだけど、多分なんか旦那さんのために予約してるとかって思われたのかな、多分ねっていう経験をしました。I think I talked about this before on stream, but when I first wanted to get my hair cut in Japan, I was like looking for somewhere, right? And then I called up this barber place, like the closest one to my house, and I asked him on the phone. I was like, "Oh, how much?" And he was like, "Oh, 3,500 yen." I was like, "Okay, that's like 35 AUD. That sounds like pretty good." And then I was like, "Okay, may I please have a booking?" And then I gave him my name and everything. So I went the next day at my booking time. And then I walked in, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, I only cut men's hair." And I was like, I made a booking by phone. You could have heard my voice. Do I not sound like a woman to you?" So yeah, I couldn't get my hair cut that day because apparently he doesn't cut women's hair. And he didn't tell me that on the phone. I later went home and thought about it a bit, and he probably thought I was making a booking for like my husband or something. Like I'm guessing that's like common, you know, like guys don't make bookings for like haircuts or doctor's appointments. They need their like wife or partner to do it for them. Maybe that's common because I do like partially why I thought it would be okay was because I've seen women in that shop. But now that I think back to it, they usually were just like sitting on the side. So it makes sense. It's like the wives of the guys getting their haircut, and the wife is just like sitting on the side waiting for their husband. So he probably thought I was making a booking for like my husband or something, except I'm not married. So yeah, that was an experience. But yeah, Edu's new haircut. Have you guys had a good look at it? Please don't run up. If you're in Melbourne and you see someone with hair that looks like this, please don't run up to them and be like, "Are you Erusha VA?" Because they might not be. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this color and cut is not that like uncommon. There's probably like another Asian girl somewhere in Melbourne with this haircut. So if you see an Asian girl with this haircut, don't run up to them and be like, "Are you Erusha VA?" Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Damn, plans ruined. Don't do it just in case you embarrass yourself, okay? It might be me, but it could also be just some other random Asian girl. So, yeah. Even more so, don't do it if you're in Tokyo, because I bet you there's a lot of girls in Tokyo with this haircut. So, I got lots of friends with the color. Yeah, I have a friend with like this color, but she has a full dye and not partial dye. So, that girl is about to be confused AF. Yeah, exactly. So, guys, I did a hair reveal, but Don't go up to random Asian girls with this haircut and ask if they're Erusha VA, okay? You might embarrass yourself. Alright, let's see. What other photos do I have to show you guys? Oh yeah, the food I had today, except I already kind of posted it on Twitter and on YouTube. タラララ、これ今日 Twitter と YouTube の方にもあげたんだけど、これ今日の昼ご飯です。お母さんと食べに行きました。I went to this brunch place called 96 Cafe and Eatery in Blackburn in Melbourne. I don't live in Blackburn, so don't worry. I'm not doxing myself. We had to drive there. But yeah, my mom told me that there's this new brunch place that her friend introduced to her that can print a photo on your coffee. Like if you give them a photo, they'll print it on your coffee. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'd like to go. So she took me there today. Hi, Jin. Welcome. Yeah. I posted this on my Twitter today. I posted it on my YouTube community post too. But yeah, so I went there with my mom and I gave them my profile picture. You guys should recognize this. This is my profile picture on YouTube, Twitter, basically all of my socials. It's gonna change soon probably because I'm gonna re-debut, but this has been my profile picture for the longest time. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. According to my mom, depending on the photo that you give them, there's a possibility that the print will like kind of look scuffed. But I think my profile picture turned out looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Like those 7-Eleven coffee printers. I don't know what 7-Eleven coffee printer you're talking about, but yeah, they have like a machine. They have a printer, and then if you send a photo to them, they'll print it on your coffee. So it's not latte art, okay? A human didn't make this. This was a machine. This was by a machine. But yeah, my coffee turned out really nice, and I got to drink myself. That sounds weird. I got to drink Eru and Erutato. It tasted great. But yeah, this is at 96 Cafe and Eatery in Melbourne. For anybody living in Melbourne or living in Australia or plan to come to Melbourne in the future, I recommend going here. It was a really, really, really nice brunch place. My mom and I got the big breakfast menu. I think this was called Big Breakfast. Yeah, it's just like this massive plate with 2 pieces of bread, some omelets, some steak, some ham, some tomatoes, some broccoli, some potato, some sausages, and avocado, like a bunch of stuff. It's like a big plate that's like good to share between the two. Wait, I have another photo. Ah, it's so big. Yeah, okay, here's a better photo. はい。これ今日エル食べた昼ご飯ですね。お母さんと一緒に食べに行きました。美味しそうでしょ。Australia is like kind of famous for brunch as well. We're pretty famous for our brunch. So こんな感じです。You can also see my coffee in the background. It was really good. It was kind of a lot though. My mom and I couldn't finish it, and we ended up taking out the rest to bring home so that my dad can finish it, lol. Yeah, there's also omelet. Tamagoyaki mo aru no. I'm hungry now. Go get some food. Isn't it like lunchtime for... Not lunch, the dinner time for a lot of you guys in Asia? Yo, that looks good. Yeah, it tasted really good. Hello, Troy. How you doing? I'm back in Aussieland. And I grabbed brunch with my mom. It was really good. It was really expensive, though. Wait, I'm scared to ask this. Because I have so many Southeast Asians in my community. Alright, chat. Guess how much this was. Not including the coffee. Just guess how much the plate of food was. This is like a plate of food enough for like 2, and then my mom and I couldn't finish it because we don't eat a lot. You know, the coffee is there for size comparison. Yeah, guess how much this was? The whiplash I feel from eating food in Australia after living in Japan is crazy. Alright, we have 20 AUD, 30 AUD, 40 AUD, 50 AUD. Okay. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. I'll let you guys continue guessing. Blackburn, 30? 100? Okay. Has everybody made their guesses? これ今日食べた昼ご飯なんだけど、オーストラリアって日本と比べてめちゃくちゃ食べ物が高いんです。なので、このプレート2人分なんだけど、いくらしたのかちょっと当ててみてほしい。日本円でいいので、今見てる日本人の方がいたら、このお母さんと一緒に食べた2人分の昼ご飯いくらしたのかちょっと当ててみてください。絶対当てられないと思う。Okay, I think most people have placed their guesses. Alright, let's see. Who's the closest? Ooh. Okay, I'd say Muhammad was the closest. It was drumroll 60 AUD. It was 60 AUD, guys. It was 60 AUD, guys. I mean, my mom paid for it, so I don't know the exact price, but she told me it was around 60 AUD. What? I know. It was 60 AUD. Not 68, 60. Around 60. It was probably like 60 something cents. I don't know, but like around $60 AUD. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. I was shocked too, guys. Don't worry. I was shocked too, okay? It does come with steak. Okay? Like, chat, meat is expensive. Look at this closely. It's not just veggies. It also comes with like a lot of meat. We got some steak there. Okay? Oh, and there's also dumplings. And there's like a lot of stuff. There's also avocado. Okay, avocado is expensive. But yes, I do agree that it's not worth $60. I do agree that it's not $60, but still. No wonder it's steak. Yeah. To be fair, it's not like super high-end Wagyu steak or anything, but it is steak. So... is that the standard cafe price there? I would say, chaotic. It's the standard brunch price. I'm not gonna lie. Because this was like for 2, okay? I'm really sorry if it looks like less than it actually is, but this is like for 2 people. You can't see it, but there's 2 pieces of bread, and like every item there is like meant to be shared between 2 people. So it was like basically 30 AUD per person. And I would say 30 AUD for like one person's serving of a meal at a brunch place is pretty normal. That's for 2 people. It's for 2 people. It's for 2 people, Leonhardt. It's a serving for 2. What's the sauce in the middle? It's soy sauce. But yeah, I don't go get brunch super often, but whenever I have gone to get brunch, it's been at least 30 AUD. Usually more because you'd want to get a coffee or something with it as well. So yeah, honestly, it's pretty understandable. Okay, if it's for 2, that's better. I said it from the beginning that it was for 2. Do you think one person can finish all this? It's a really big serving. Again, the coffee is there for size comparison. It's a pretty big serving. And my mom and I couldn't even finish it. So that's 2, should be fine. I still think it's pretty expensive though. Only for 2 people. Doesn't sound too crazy a price for a lunch. I mean, we also ordered the coffees. And I think the coffee is, was it $8 if you want a custom photo printed on it? And it was like $6 or $7 if you want a custom print, and then like $4 or $5 if you just want a normal coffee without a custom print. So we probably also spent like, I don't know, $12 on the coffee. Like my mom and I, we got a coffee each. So if you add that to the food, it would be around $72 AUD in total for a lunch. Which sounds about right for Australian standards. No, just the food. Just the food was 60. The coffee costed about 12 altogether for 2 coffees. So we paid probably around 72 AUD for the whole meal. Unfortunate, how about your dad? Did he eat the rest? Oh yeah, he ate the rest. My mom and I couldn't finish it, so we saved like a sausage and some ham and like a few pieces of steak and like an omelet. And we took it home and my dad finished it, so. I'ma cry hearing all this. Wait, why? Is it because you guys realized how expensive food is outside of Asia? Yeah, I know, chat. Wait, is it not this expensive in like America, Canada, and like Europe as well? Wait, Troy. Do you have brunch in Ireland? How much does like a regular brunch cost in Ireland per person? Because I think 30 to 40 AUD for a person is pretty normal for Australian standards. I'm pretty sure it costs that much in like Canada, America, or like Ireland too. It's probably just Asia that's cheaper. Cause yeah, like this would not cost me as much if I had it in Japan. Have you checked out the new update in PGR? Yes, I have. I got so many new S ranks. I really want to stream PGR. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Here's a picture of all the new S ranks that I got that I posted on Discord for everyone who is not in our Discord server. I can't believe they gave out Crimson Weave and 21 Feral for free. Like, what the fuck? I just logged in and I clicked like 3 buttons and then I got 2 S ranks for free. 2 good ones too. And I was like, what the fuck? And then Lee, I got from the standard banner that refreshed. I know he's like not the best option to get because, you know, Pyros, Luthia is like the better version of him. But I don't care. I wanted Lee because he's hot. And because at the end of a fight, he gives me fan service. And I like that. And he's voiced by Matsuoka-san. And he has the best character song. So I don't care what you say, okay, chat? I know he's not meta anymore because he's being power crept. I literally don't care. He's easy and fun to play, and he's hot and has a good voice. So I wanted him. I don't care. The only other S rank I really wanted was 21. So because I got her for free, I basically have every unit that I want now for free. So preference over meta any day. So true, bestie. Hyperreal is still the coolest character in the game for me. Agreed. But yeah, Hyperreal's playstyle is just really fun and also easy. Fun and easy to play. And very smooth. Very easy to understand and straightforward. Still does good damage. And most importantly, he's hot. Yeah. Waifu over meta, guys. Waifu over meta. But also husbando over meta. I can't watch your live tomorrow because of work. It's okay, you can enjoy the VOD. Also, I don't even know if I'm gonna be streaming PGR tomorrow. I want to, and I probably will if I'm bored. But if I'm not bored, I might just like do other stuff. I do have a oh, it's so big. I did make a thumbnail because I want Ishmael. Because she's pink. And I like pink. Again, chat. I think you need to understand how single brain cell I am when it comes to characters that I want to pull for. I want Ishmael because she's pink and she's voiced by Noto Mamiko-san. I don't care how she plays. I don't know what team she works good in. I don't know if she's meta. I don't care. I don't know. I want her because she's pink, she's pretty, and I like her voice. That's all I need. So yeah, I did make a thumbnail. So if you see this thumbnail pop up on your YouTube recommended tomorrow, it means I'm gonna stream. If not, it means I'm not streaming. So she's really fun. Feels like using a boss. Oh, really? Ishmael is easy to play too. Oh, that's good to know. But yeah, I'm around 4 pools away from guaranteeing her on the banner. So hopefully by like tomorrow, if not tomorrow, like next week, I'll definitely be able to get her. So I still need to get her weapon though. I'm like 1 pity on the weapon banner. So, but yeah, I think I've showed you guys all the pictures that I have. I mean, it's only been what, 3 days since I got it to Australia. So I haven't really gotten to do much yet. I just had brunch with my mom today at the brunch place that she's been telling me about. And had my hair cut and dyed. Ooh. I also, I bought a new phone. Finally! Edu has a better camera for vlogging. Oh my god. Wait, chat, did I mention this? Did I mention that I was gonna buy a new phone when I go to Australia? I think I briefly mentioned it, no? New phone pug. Yo, new phone. Yeah, new phone. Because as you guys know, I've been making vlogs quite a bit, right? Especially after moving to Japan. And I take a lot of videos and I'm using an iPhone 11, or I've been using an iPhone 11, if you guys didn't know, and it's great, you know, it's good for like VTube studio tracking as well. The camera quality's okay, but it's not like amazing. iPhone 11 is quite outdated now, especially because we've had 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So yeah, it's been a few years. And even though my iPhone 11 still works just fine, the battery is not as good now. And most importantly, the camera. The camera is not really up to the quality that I would like, especially for vlogging. So yeah, I finally upgraded my phone. I'm probably gonna continue using my iPhone 11 for like streaming, you know, like VTube studio tracking. And it'll also be like my spare phone for whenever I need a second phone. But yeah, my main phone now is going to be a drum roll. I got a iPhone 15. And all of the non-iOS users in chat heave a sigh. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm too used to iOS to switch, okay? I know so many people have been making the switch from iOS to Android because people are like, oh, Apple, they're so greedy. They like don't even add new features, blah, blah, blah. iPhones are so overrated, blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. I've heard the voices, okay? But I've been using iPhones and iOS for over a decade. It's kind of hard to switch now. I'm just so used to it. I don't really want to get used to a whole new system. So, yeah, I'm still an iPhone user. Better quality food pics and vlogs. Yeah, I'm gonna finally be able to take better quality pictures and videos now. But yeah, I was debating between 15 Pro, and 16. I was actually leaning towards 15 Pro, but I ended up getting a 15 instead because 15 Pro is like sold out everywhere for some reason. Like, it's only available in very, very limited stores. And the color options, too, it's like there's only black left. And I'm like, I'd rather die than use a black phone. I'm joking. Sorry, guys. I'm a hater. Okay, I hate choosing black for my devices. You will never see me use a black phone or a black iPad or a black PC case. I can't. I just can't. I'll take gold, silver, heck, I'll take green, red, blue, anything. Anything but black. I don't want a black phone. I just don't want a black phone. I'll literally consider like green, blue, purple, red even. Just not black. Just not black. I want some color. I need some color. So I got a new phone, S25, like last week too. Oh, nice! Congrats! When I switched to Samsung, I feel like they're about the same though. I'm sure like if you switch to Samsung or whatever other brand and use Android, it's fine once you get used to it. I'm just too lazy to get used to a new system. Yeah, I'm stuck in the Apple ecosystem. Why not buy a phone case instead of didn't like the color? Well, I like using clear cases and like semi-clear cases. Like there's a lot of pretty cases that are like semi-clear. And when your case is clear or semi-clear, it will show the backing color of the phone. So I typically only go with silver, white, or pink. Yeah, silver, white, and pink are my go-tos. So Apple moment, the 4K vlogs. Oh my god, chat, I was so impressed by the camera quality on the iPhone 15. There's like, I think this has been a thing since like 13, I think, because my mom's 13 Pro has it too, but there's a thing called cinematic mode, and you can like shoot videos that look like you're using like a 25mm lens on a camera. And I was like, holy fuck, the quality of phones these days is insane. Cry's been using iPhone 11 for like the past 4 years. It's the quality is so good. Cinematic mode looks so fucking good when you take videos. I'm so excited for like how much better the quality of my vlogs are gonna be now. And like it's not even the latest phone. I didn't even get a 16. I considered getting an iPhone 16 because, you know, if you're gonna upgrade, might as well get the latest one since like I can't afford it. But I looked at some reviews and a lot of people were complaining or just like saying that iPhone 16 isn't even that different to 15. Is this true? Wait, does anybody in chat know? Can anyone in chat confirm? I saw so many people like complain saying that iPhone 16 isn't even like that different to 15. Like there's barely any noticeable upgrades is what I heard. So I was like, huh. If that's the case, maybe I'll just get a 15 because it's still, you know, relatively new. And it has a cute light pink color, which is, I think iPhone 15 is the only line of iPhones that has that specific color. And it's really pretty. And you guys know I like my pink. So I was like, huh, well, if the upgrade isn't that big from 15 to 16 and I can get a cute pink color and it's cheaper and the camera is still really good, then I'll just get 15. So I ended up going with an iPhone 15. It was on sale too at JB Hi-Fi. I got it for $150 off. Yippee! So yeah. Oof, I don't think it's that good. It's really nice, but you can't replace the chunky lens and real bokeh. of a bigger camera. No, I know a roll kick. Of course, it's not exactly the same as a real camera. I was a media student. I filmed movies and stuff using those big ass cameras with the big lens. I know the difference. But I guess it's just really impressive how far phones have come compared to back in the day when I used like my iPhone 5, you know? Like, it's not the same, but it sure gives off like a cinematic feel. The main difference is the AI doesn't work really well. I mean, I don't really care about AI features. The main thing that I really cared about was the camera. Because again, my iPhone 11 runs just fine, guys. I don't have any problems with my iPhone 11 besides the fact that the battery is not as good, I guess. But that happens to every phone after you've used it for some years, right? And probably the only thing that I really cared about was camera. That's why I was like debating between iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro mostly, because I thought that Pro had a better camera. But then I asked around and I looked into it, and apparently Pro doesn't even have like better camera quality. It's just there's an extra camera. Like there's an extra lens that allows for super zoom. So instead of zooming like 9 times, you can zoom like 20 times or something, which is like, why the fuck do I need that? What do I want to fucking do? Look at the moon? Like, why would I need 20 times zoom? I barely use 2 times zoom. Because I got my iPhone 15, right? And then I tried to see how much the iPhone 15 can zoom. And the 15 can already zoom up to times 9. And I was like, that's already a lot. Why would I need more than this? From my understanding, the only difference between Pro and not Pro is there's an extra camera, and that extra camera allows for like extra zoom, which I don't need. So yeah, I was like, well, I'll just take my iPhone 15. Pro also doesn't have the pink color, so I know color's not that important, chat, but hear me out. It is to me, okay? It is to me, because it makes me happy, and being happy is important. It's optical 3 times zoom, so has better quality at the same zoom distance. Oh, I see. But like, why would I need that? Why would I want to like zoom? But pink though, exactly. What's more important, pink or zoom? Clearly pink. What about Pro Max? Wait, what's the difference between Pro and Pro Max? I forgot. Is iPhone 15 Pro Max even a thing? Isn't it just like Plus? I can't do Plus. Plus is like too big for me. I don't like Plus phone. Wait, what's the difference between Pro and Pro Max? Also, hi Caffeine. Wait, Caffeine, I feel like I haven't seen you in chat in a while. Are you doing okay? Or did I just miss your messages? I feel like I haven't seen you in a few streams, but maybe I'm just delulu. But I hope you're doing good. Don't overwork yourself. Oh wait, Pro Max is just bigger. Okay, yeah, that's useless then. Bigger isn't better, guys. Bigger is... Oh, it's just a bigger version. Okay, useless. Useless. No need. Why would I want bigger when I can have it more compact? No. No need. No need, no need, no need. You overworked. Oh, I had a feeling you were working a lot and that's why you weren't really showing up. Don't overwork yourself. Remember to take breaks, okay? Apparently it's just bigger, and then according to Chris B, also 5 times lens instead of 3 times. But again, like, why would I want like more zoom? I don't really need more zoom. I need a bigger one because my hands can't press the keys. Interesting. I have the opposite problem. When a phone is too big, I can't hold it in my hand. My hands are too small. Like, I went from iPhone 5 to SE, like the original SE, which are the same size, by the way. And those are tiny as hell, if you guys don't know. And then my next upgrade was 11. And 11 is significantly bigger than the 5 and the SE. So I had like such whiplash. I had so much whiplash because I was like, holy shit, this is so big. Like, I guess I can hold it in one hand, but like, oh my god, it's like, it feels so big. Like, I'm gonna drop it on my face when I'm watching videos on my bed. I mean, now I'm used to it. Now I don't think it's big anymore. I think it's just the right size. But, oh my god, whenever I see someone with like a plus phone, like a Pro Max or like a plus phone, I'm like, holy shit, that's basically an iPad mini. Like, how do you carry this around? Does it even fit in your pocket? So yeah, I don't know. I think phones are better when they're not too big. I actually think the iPhone 15 size is perfect because even 11 I thought was like slightly big. 15 is slightly, like only slightly smaller than the 11. And it's perfect. It's perfect. It's bigger than the 5 and SE, which were honestly kind of too small. And it's slightly smaller than the 11, which I thought was slightly too big. So I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. And I think I made the right choice. Bigger phone is better for older people. My dad, hands can't type at all with small one. He should just get an iPad. I don't know. I feel like people who complain like a phone screen is too small to type, just get a fucking iPad. Just use Discord for PC. I don't know. Like, I've never understood that. Like, why can't you just like get an iPad? Like, oh, it's too small to play Project Sekai. Get an iPad. Oh, it's too small to message my friends. Just use Discord for PC. Yeah. I need to be able to use my phone one-handed. Me too, me too. Or else, how am I gonna take selfies, you know? Phones these days are so big. I have to use sling bag to carry phone and daily essentials. Yeah, phones have definitely gotten bigger. But yeah, I think the iPhone 15 is the perfect size. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. iPad is like way too big now. You can get an iPad mini. Honestly, you can probably fit an iPad mini in your pocket if you're a guy. Dude, guys' pockets are so fucking big for some reason. I swear, y'all could fit an iPad mini in your pocket. Big phone equals nice waifu, no? That's the thing, Nicholas. I don't understand people who play games on their phones. Unless you're playing Love in Deep Space or like Tears of Themis, where the game itself is designed to have a vertical phone interface, why the fuck would you play a game on your phone? Like, why would you play Wuthering Waves on your phone for a bad experience? Play it on PC. Play it on your iPad. You know, like, I don't know, like if you want to see your waifus in HD or in bigger size, just play it on your iPad or on your PC. I play a lot of gachas on phone. I can't relate. I can't play games on my phone. The only game I installed on my phone was Love in Deep Space and Tears of Themis, because it's like designed for phone. What if no PC? Okay, if you don't have a PC that allows you to play the gacha games like Genshin and stuff, then understandable. Then totally understandable. I'm talking this from the perspective of like, you're a gamer, you're gonna spend your hard-earned money on like a computer that can play games or like an iPad that can run games, because that's like a huge part of your hobby. Like I assume most people who play gacha games a lot have like a laptop or something that allows them to play games if you play a lot. Like if you're a gamer, you're probably gonna want to dedicate your money to getting a gaming computer or something, no? If you're just a very casual gamer though, and you only have your phone that can install games and play gacha games, then it's totally understandable. I'm talking about the people who have an iPad or have a PC. Like, why don't you just play on your PC? Depending on game, playing on mobile is nice because it's portable. I mean, yeah, but like, I wouldn't want to play Genshin or Wuwa or PGR on my phone. It's too small. Like those like combat games, it's too small. I play all my games on my phone because my laptop isn't compatible. Yeah. If that's the case, then totally understandable, yeah. If your phone is the only place where you can play your games and you want a bigger screen, then I get that. For me, though, Like, I'm explaining why I prefer, like, a smaller phone or, like, a normal size phone. Because if I want to play a game and I want good graphics and I want to be comfortable, I'll play it on either my iPad or my PC. I wouldn't play it on my phone. So, I don't see the need in having a bigger screen on my phone. Yeah. The Wooba looks way better on PC than on, like, phone. And most gacha games on console, I mean, the really, like, high quality ones that are, like, open world and have, like, combat are usually on PC, yeah. The cozy feeling playing on mobile could just be edu comfy? Maybe. Yeah, honestly, like, Star Rail, like, turn-based games, like Star Rail, and also, like, Arknights, I can see on phone. But I mean, like, Genshin and Wuwa and stuff like that. Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours. What the heck? I've been yapping for so long. I'm gonna yap for like maybe like 3.5 hours today. I actually have a normal sleep schedule, so I'm gonna go to sleep at a normal time, chat. Are you proud of me? Anyways, I'm gonna keep this picture of my brunch on screen to make you guys hungry. And I'm also gonna bring up, what else should I bring up? I'm gonna bring up this photo of my cat with coffee again. Healthy sleep schedule, yeah! I have a healthy sleep schedule right now. Put this on this side. Ah! Wait, I just moved myself. Is the stream running smoothly, by the way, chat? Dude, it's been so long since I streamed in Australia. I've been streaming in Japan for a whole year. It's so wild. Here's a picture of my cat, Emma, with some coffee and snacks. I'm gonna go for a quick toilet break. So I'm putting photos on screen for you guys to enjoy. Oh my god, chat, I don't have like a text that says toilet break on my OBS in Australia. I guess it's time to make one. Toilet break. Emma! Have you seen the incoming skins for Wuwa? You mean for Changli and for Carlotta? Yeah. They announced it in the live stream. I'm really excited. So excited. I'm definitely gonna be getting them. I really like how the Changli one looks. Not sure if I'll be getting Carlotta's one though. I feel like from the picture, Carlotta's one doesn't look as good. But I'll probably end up getting both, knowing me. Oh, Edu, my wife wants to visit Australia. Any recommendations? Any specific part of Australia she wants to visit? Like, does she want to come to Melbourne, Sydney? I had someone ask me before where I recommend, and I said if you want to go to like one city in Australia, I would recommend Sydney. From my experience, Sydney is the best. There's like the Sydney Harbour Bridge, there's the Sydney Opera House, the weather is nice, etc, etc. I live in Melbourne. Melbourne's also great. We have the best coffee in Australia, no cap. I'm not arguing with anyone on this. We have the best coffee, sorry. And we also have, I don't know, the Great Ocean Road and Phillip Island if you want to see penguins. And you can go to the zoo and feed the kangaroos. And yeah, Chris P probably knows this better than me. He lived in Melbourne for a year for his master's degree. I grew up here, so I didn't do as many touristy things, but Melbourne's nice, but if I were to recommend one place, I think Sydney is probably better for tourists. So yeah, anyways, Australians in chat and people who have been to Australia do the job of recommending places. I'm gonna go for a toilet break. I'll be right back. ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。は。 Mwah. I'm back. Alright, let's see what chat has been saying while I was gone. Sharon, hello! The New South Wales Art Gallery is fantastic. Oh, I haven't even been there myself. Well, you heard her. Apparently, the New South Wales Art Gallery is fantastic. I wouldn't know because I haven't been there. I used to think Sydney is the capital of Australia. I think everyone thinks that either Melbourne or Sydney is the capital. But actually, guys, did you know that it's Canberra? What else have people recommended? Oh my god, Gal! Another fellow Aussie, hello. Do you have any places to recommend people in my chat that they should go to if they come to Australia? The beaches are nice. Going down St Kilda and seeing the scale model of the solar system is cool. Yeah, I guess if you like beaches, we have good beaches. I personally quite like Phillip Island because you can see penguins, and I like penguins, so that's nice. Still can't get it around my head that there are more kangaroos than people in Australia. Is that a fact? I didn't even know that. But you know what? That sounds about right. OMG, penguins! Yes, you can see penguins. Like actual wild penguins just waddling at Phillip Island. So Phillip Island is great. NGV, what the fuck is NGV? Melbourne Aquarium, Luna Park. Beaches, not near the city. Okay, Gal, I hate to say this, but Melbourne Aquarium sucks ass. The only reason why Melbourne Aquarium is suddenly in business again is because of Pesto. Pesto is carrying that aquarium. I went to that aquarium about 3 times before Pesto was born, and there was like nothing. There was nothing that was worth seeing. I've been to way better aquariums in multiple different countries. Like Japan has better aquariums, China has better aquariums. Like the Melbourne Aquarium is not that good. I feel like people only are talking about it more now because of Pesto. Pesto, like, single-handedly probably increased sales of Melbourne Aquarium by a lot. Was Mudang or Pesto a better visit? I haven't even seen Pesto! Pesto only became relevant after I left Australia. Or, like, after I went there. I went there before Pesto was born. But no, Mudang was hype. Now, Pesto can't compare to Mudang. I'm joking, I don't know. I haven't seen Pesto yet. So I can't say, but Mudang was great. Mudang was definitely worth it. Apparently they do good stuff for couples and will soon have a collab with Animal Crossing. Oh, they're gonna collab with Animal Crossing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the 2-3 times that I went as a kid, back when I was in like primary school, it was pretty mid, honestly. I think zoos in Australia are better. Like, where was that? The one where you can like feed kangaroos. I feel like you probably would prefer to go to a zoo than go to an aquarium. The aquarium in Japan, the aquarium in Australia is not that special. The zoos are probably better. Cause like, we have a lot of animals that are native to Australia. Like kangaroos, like koalas, like wallabies, like wombats. Like, there's so many animals that are native to Australia that you can see at the zoo, but there's not like anything special that you can see at the aquarium. Like, yeah, there's penguins, but other countries have penguins too. But other countries don't have kangaroos and koalas and all that, you know? I'm pretty sure you can also see platypuses at a zoo. Like, you don't have... Do aquariums even have platypuses? I've only ever seen platypuses at, like, at a zoo, I feel like. But yeah, zoos have like a water area where you can see platypus as well, so. Who's Pesto? Pesto is a famous penguin at Melbourne Zoo. So. They only do good stuff for couples. That's actually so sad. Wait, that's actually so sad. Melbourne Aquarium really just said if you're single, you don't get good things. Wait, that's so sad. That's actually so sad. Pandas are great. Pandas are great. I love pandas. Candlelit music performance date nights. Wow, you can do that? Wait, maybe I only thought the Melbourne Aquarium was mid because I was like 5 when I went. Not 5. I was like, what? 12. I was like between the ages of 8 and 12 last time I went to the Melbourne Aquarium. Maybe I thought it was mid because I was like 12 and single. Maybe now that I go back and like, you know, I'm older and I'll like, you know, find someone to go with me and then I'll be like, oh my god, this is so romantic. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it was only mid because I didn't understand what romance was because I was like 12. Go back with Edushu. Hello, Rice. Welcome. Hello. Oh, it's recent. I see. Yeah, because I only went as a kid too, and my memory of the Melbourne Aquarium from when I went as a kid was pretty boring. Like, it was okay, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like bad. It's just there was absolutely nothing special about it. So, candlelit dinners in the aquarium, that's fancy AF. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Maybe it's something new. Huh. The Sea Cliff Bridge Point, 1 hour-ish drive from Sydney, was kind of pretty. Oh, damn, Sharon knows a lot of good places. I actually haven't touristed around Australia that much. The only time I go out is for school, for curry laksa, and for anime conventions. So I actually don't know much. The only tourist-ish places I've been to are places that I went to for excursions, like the aquarium and the Melbourne Zoo. I both went to for school excursions. I also went to Phillip Island for an excursion, I believe. And yeah, I probably don't even know as much places to recommend as people in my chat, so sorry if I can't give good recommendations, but I do recommend Phillip Island. I think Phillip Island is nice. Looks like I'm adding Australia to the list of places to visit. You should come, it's really good. Again, especially if you like coffee. Genuinely, our coffee is so good. Like, yeah, you can get good coffee in other places too. But I think what's special about Melbourne is that you can go anywhere. Go to any random cafe that you've never heard of, and the coffee is probably good. You can't do that in Japan. Like, I'm not saying that all coffee in Japan is bad, right? That there will be some cafes that serves good coffee, but it's a hit or miss. Like, you don't know if it's gonna be good. But in Melbourne, you can walk into any random brunch place, any random cafe, and the coffee is probably good. Not even probably, it will be good. We pride ourselves on having good coffee. So, like, you don't have to deal with the gamble and the hit or miss. You can just walk into any random cafe you see that offers coffee, and it's probably a good coffee. So... You only advertise coffee for Aussieland? Because I don't really go out much. And like, even though I've been to the zoo multiple times, I don't know. I don't think Australian animals are that cool. I'm gonna be honest. Like, koalas are cute, but they also eat their own shit. Like, no, they don't eat their own shit. They eat their mother's shit. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, koalas are cute until you remember that they eat their mother's shit, right? And yeah, I don't know. I don't find kangaroos that cute. Maybe because I never got to like feed baby kangaroos. I've only seen like big kangaroos. Kangaroos honestly kind of scary. They seem like they can kill me. They probably can kill me. And wombats are cute, but they're also stinky. I think I'm just not a zoo person. I'm not the biggest fan of zoos. I went to the zoo in Thailand too, only because I wanted to see Mudang, and it was fun. It was fun, but then like I'll be looking at the elephants, and I'll be like, oh, it's an elephant, and then I'll look down to the ground, and I'll see like 50 gallons of shit on the ground, and I'll be like, yeah, you know what? It kind of stinks. Never take Eru to the zoo. I'll be a potty popper at a zoo. It's zoos are fun until you smell the shit, you know? Wombats are dangerous too. I'm not sure. I don't know if wombats are dangerous, but yeah, kangaroos can kill you for sure. There are kangaroo bowls keychains. Wait, that sounds amazing. Wait, you can get kangaroo bowls keychains? I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna get one. I generally prefer aquariums over zoos because aquariums don't stink. So... To be honest, as locals, there's nothing super crazy that goes on, but tourists absolutely eat it up. Maybe if you're a tourist, it's cool to see kangaroos and koalas. But yeah, as a local, I've seen fucking wild kangaroos on the streets. Like, I'm not that surprised, you know? Show a pic if you get the keychain. Okay, hopefully I don't get demonetized. An Erushu day in a zoo, and I'm gonna get us matching kangaroo bowls. Matching kangaroo bowls with my boyfriend at the zoo. That sounds amazing.
Kangaroo hologram boss battle, brand only, no DMG.
Thank you for the super chat, Lover Animation. Kangaroo hologram boss battle, brand only, no damage. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, a kangaroo can probably beat up Brand. Kangaroos are really strong. Matching bowls. Doesn't that sound amazing? I can get matching kangaroo bowls keychain with my boyfriend. Amazing. Wait, I'm gonna Google this. Is this real? I believe in Sharon. If Sharon says it's real, it's probably real. Wait. Kangaroo bowls keychain. I want to see what it looks like. Wait, it is real! Wait, it is real. Wait, that's so cool. Rubles. Oh my goodness. It's like fluffy too. It's like furry. Oh my god. Wait, it's kind of expensive. It's like $30 AUD. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna pull up a picture. Chat. Wait, let me pull up a picture of the kangaroo bowls. I won't get demonetized, right? It's okay, right? It's just kangaroo bowl. It's fine. I mean, the one that I looked at is $30 AUD, but it's real. カンガルーの金玉のキーホルダーです。売ってるらしい。オーストラリアの動物園で。皆さんももしオーストラリアに遊びに来る際はね、ぜひお手に取ってください。Those are some expensive bowls. Yeah, very expensive. $30? Damn. Why is it fluffy? I don't know. Maybe kangaroos have fluffy bowls. I wouldn't know. I'm not a kangaroo. But yeah, it's pretty hairy. 30 is crazy. Wait, let me look at other websites. This specific website that I looked at, it's 30 AUD. Yeah, wait, a lot of places are selling it for $30 AUD. Wait, that's so expensive. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, most places sell it for like $30 AUD. So expensive. But I still kind of want it. I still kind of want it. 3000円ぐらいするんだって。高っ。でも欲しいな。How many coffees can you get with that money? Ooh, that's a good question. Let me think. It costs approximately $4.50 for a coffee. So 30 divided by $4.50. I don't know how much that is. Perhaps it's real bowls. That's why it's $30. Maybe they cut it off a real kangaroo. I don't know. If I see this, if I go to the zoo during this trip and I see one, I'll ask them. I'll be like, is this real? And if they say it's real, I'll buy it. About 7. Yeah, a week's worth of coffee or kangaroo bowls. Choose your fighter, chat. Chat, which one would you pick? A week's worth of coffee or kangaroo bowls? It should be real kangaroo from the dead ones from traffic accidents. Oh, real. Okay, in brackets, the bowls are real too. I don't think the zoo would sell them. Wait, why not? This is like the perfect zoo souvenir. Kangaroo bowls. Or is that too grotesque? Huh. I might have to go to like a souvenir shop then to buy one. Bowls. Hi, two bros. We're talking about kangaroo bowl keychains right now because apparently that's a thing. I just found out today. How come I've lived in Australia for over a decade and I didn't know this existed? Thank you, Takeshi-san, for the 5-month membership. Oh, cool. Edu is live. Let's see what she's up to. I look at the ground. I'll see like 50 gallons of shit. Peak Zatsudan. I hope you're enjoying this stream, Takeshi. I mean, have you guys seen elephant shit though? Like, elephants are cool until you look closely at the ground they walk on, and there's like 50 gallons of poo. So, I always see them in souvenir shops. Maybe I'll buy one. Wait, I kind of want one now. Like, I want to buy one so that I can bring it back with me to Japan. And then I'll hang it, like, on my bag. Or I'll keep it in my bag. And then I'll, like, show it to my friends as a joke. I'll be like, hey, look at this souvenir that I got from Australia. Ta-da! And I'll pull it out of my bag. And then they'll be like, what's that? And I can be like, it's kangaroo bowls. That sounds like an amazing conversation starter. Or maybe I'll just buy a few for like my friends. Actually, no, $30 is too expensive. Low-key, if it was cheaper, I would buy one for each one of my friends. If it was like $15 AUD maximum or like a little cheaper, if I could get like one bowl or like a smaller version for cheaper, I would buy like 5 and then I would give it to my friends. I would give it to my friends in Japan. Matching bowls with the friends and boyfriend, yes. But yeah, I was today years old when I found out that you can buy kangaroo bowls keychain as a souvenir. If you guys ever come to Australia, remember, this is what you can get. It's like fluffy too. Maybe it'll be a good stress bowl, I don't know. The people won't even know it's kangaroo bowls. All they say is bowls. It's okay. I feel like, wait, you guys can tell this is bowls. I'm not gonna lie. If someone pulled this out and showed it to me, I'd be like, huh, what's that? Fluffy garlic? Like, I'm not gonna see this and immediately think, oh, it's bowls. Cause like, it's fluffy, you know? And like, it looks like it could be something else. It looks like it could be like, you know, like a fluffy light bulb or like a fluffy garlic. I don't know, if you showed me this from like a distance, I would think it was like a garlic keychain or something. My first thought wouldn't be bowls. No! Hello? Okay, wait. Wah. Chat, my OBS disconnected for a second. Are we back? If we're back, type monkey. I was gonna say balls, but no, say monkey. If we're back, if the stream is back, if everything's running fine, say monkey. Monkey. Okay, good. Okay, 戻ってきたね。はい、さっき一瞬 OBS のコネクションがなくなったの。Okay, monkey ball. Okay, it seems like we're back. Okay. Typical OBS being annoying. It like cut out for like 1 second, even though my internet is fine. Oh my god! Perfect next topic. Chat, can we talk about how dog shit Australian internet is? Yeah, like, I first thought it was my internet that probably cut out or something when it disconnected, but it was just OBS. It's not my internet. But no, we need to talk about how dog shit Australian internet is. オーストラリアのインターネットマジでクッソ。1年ぶりだったから忘れてたわ。I feel like I got so spoiled by how good Japanese internet is. Cause like, you guys have to understand, in Japan, my internet has never, and I mean never, in a whole year of living in Japan, my internet has never cut out. Not a single time. I come back to Australia. Day 1, my internet died twice. And it's so fucking slow that it took me a whole 2 to 3 hours to download Punishing Grey Raven. I kid you not. I started the download and then I would like watch a whole episode of anime and then I look at the download page and it's like 3%. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's really slow. It took 2 to 3 hours to download PGR. Around the same for Wuthering Waves. Around the same for Honkai Star Rail. Around more for Genshin. Oh my god, Genshin took like 4 to 5 hours because I hadn't updated it in so long. Holy shit, yeah, Genshin took like 4 to 5 hours. It was insane. Took so fucking long. Took me like a whole day just to install and update all of my games. What was the download speed? Probably really bad. Let me do a test right now, actually. I mean, I've always known that internet speed is bad in Australia, but I forgot how bad it was.
Saitama Shushin desu. Eru. Nane. Sarutama.
Thank you for the super chat, Lover animation. 埼玉出身です。何？サルタマ？いや。それダジャレとして成り立ってないから。I'm with Optus. And I didn't choose, by the way. My parents signed with Optus. I kept telling them, please change. Optus is so bad. Like, remember when Optus had that, like, nationwide, like, no internet phenomenon? And then after that, everybody was like, fuck Optus? Yeah, like, we were also one of the families affected by that. So after that incident, I was like, Mom, Dad, can we please stop using Optus? And then they were like, nah, we're lazy to change the provider. So we're still using Optus. There was a nationwide, like, no Wi-Fi situation. Like, if you were with Optus, your Wi-Fi was gone. That was like a huge thing a year ago. Is it just the launcher or the full game? The full game. I don't know. Wait, the launcher. Wait, I don't remember. I think both combined took like 3 hours. But yeah, it was quite long. How long did it last? Anywhere between a few hours to a day. I don't remember. I've been with Aussie broadband for the past 5 years and it's never cut out, but I might also be in a decent area. Maybe I live in a shitty area and that's why my internet always cuts out. I don't know. Okay, wait, I'm gonna do an internet test right now. 今、インターネットのテストをします。I'm on the speed test website right now. Oh yeah, Genshin's update was a really big file, so it took like 5 hours to fully download. I'm with Aussie BB now too. Wait, why are you guys both with Aussie broadband? Maybe I should switch to that too. Or I guess it doesn't matter because I don't live in Australia. Ha, I'm only here for like 3 weeks. You know what, chat? It doesn't concern me anymore. If my parents are okay with shit Wi-Fi, they can deal with shit Wi-Fi. I'm happy with my SoftBank high-speed Wi-Fi in Tokyo. You know what? If my parents are lazy to switch to a better provider, they can do what they want. If they're happy, then whatever. I'm only here for 3 weeks anyway. But if I ever come back here, I'm switching. Oh my god, we got a raid? Oh my god, Iku! No way I'm getting so many raids on YouTube recently. Let's go, YouTube Vtubers, unite! Yeah, we got a raid. I think raids are a little delayed on YouTube, so I don't know if they can hear me now. Oh, there we go. Hime raid! Hello! Oh my god! Hello! Welcome, raiders! Irashai! Hime raid. I'm so glad that we are starting to make raids a thing on YouTube. Hello, Iku and the Ikumins. Welcome. Hello. How are you doing? What were you streaming? Hime, let me introduce Iku to you guys. This is Hoshifuri Iku. She is also a fellow multilingual streamer. She's fluent in English and Japanese. She's really good at Japanese, better than my Japanese. So if you want to watch another multilingual streamer, go check out her content. She's also a really good singer. She makes some really nice original music. Oh, you're playing Detective Pikachu. Nice. Hello, Ikumins. Welcome. Hello. I'm Erusha. I'm a trilingual voice actress and VTuber living in Tokyo, except I'm back in Australia right now to visit family. But last year I moved to Tokyo. So I also live in Japan and I speak English, Japanese, and Mandarin Chinese. Well, let me grab a link to Iku's channel. We need more tools on YouTube for like raids, because you know how on Twitch it's like so easy to give shoutouts to people and stuff. You just do like the / shoutout, insert channel name, and then it'll do it for you. But like on YouTube, I'm like, I need to give shoutout to a friend who raided, but I need to grab link manually. I really hope YouTube will give us more tools for making raids more commonplace. Everyone should come to YouTube. We need to make the YouTube VTuber community bigger. Isa. Here is Iku's channel. Please go check her out. She makes really good music. And also has great zatsudans. I know you guys like zatsus. It was nice meeting you. Definitely need to get lunch again sometimes. Yeah, we haven't met since the last time we hung out with Nana and Menno and everyone. We should go get lunch again sometime. We didn't even get to talk about Idolish 7. We didn't get to talk about Idolish 7. We need to go get lunch or dinner sometime when I'm back in Tokyo so we can talk about Idolish 7. You're so right. Exactly. I found out like afterwards, like, oh my god, Iku's really into Idolish 7. I need to like talk to her about it. Fellow I7, yeah, I'm also an Idolish 7 enjoyer. To be fair though, I haven't been really caught up with it recently. I'm one of the more OG players. I started playing in 2015, which I believe is when the game launched. Yeah, it launched in 2015, I think. I started playing it around 2 months after launch. And back then, you know, there was no anime and there wasn't a lot of like translators for the game as well. So the community was really small. And I was one of the people who would translate parts of the story into English for the little community that were interested in Ainana. To be honest, same, I'm scared to install the game again, so I'm not caught up with the story. Wait, why are you scared to install it again? Are you trying to avoid gachas? Sheesh, an OG. Yeah, I'm an OG. It's been over... Wait, it's their 10-year anniversary! Wait, oh my god, it's been so long since the game came out. That's crazy. I was still in like middle school, high school when the game first came out. Hime dragged me into the rabbit hole. Thanks, Hime. Honestly, Idolish 7 is such a good series. I want to drag more people into it too. How many of my viewers know about Idolish 7? Have any of you guys watched the Idolish 7 anime? Or play the game? The story is actually so good. Like, I think Ainana was one of my first ever experiences watching or like playing a game story where you expect a typical idol story, but then the more you get into it, the more you're like, wait, this is actually really deep. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil. I was gonna bring up some of the things that are like, wait, there's no way this is an idol anime moments. But yeah, there's a lot of deep dark stuff going on, and a lot of like the character writing. The character writing in Idolish 7 is so good, and it surprisingly deals with a lot of heavy topics. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it without spoiling. I really don't want to spoil some of the major character arcs, but just know that it's way more than a typical idol anime.
Horigumi-san and Oishiro-san, thank you for subscribing, thank you!
Oh yeah, the plot is really good. And the more you get into it, the deeper it becomes.
Hi, glad to know you have a chance to enjoy a vacation. I'm gonna leave this on my BGM since I still have to work for a bit. Oh, good, Baka Tofu. I hope you enjoy the stream and some BGM.
But yeah, guys, go check out Ainana. Few friends play the game religiously. I don't play the game anymore because although I love the story, I actually don't really like the rhythm game. Wait, Iku, do you like the rhythm game part of Ainana? Because I play a fair amount of rhythm games, but I don't really like the rhythm game part of Ainana. It's so clunky. Maybe they've changed it since the last time I played it, but the rhythm game part is so clunky. I don't like it. Yeah, like the story, 10 out of 10. The characters, 10 out of 10. The music, 10 out of 10. The gameplay though, kind of bad. Yeah, it's definitely not the best interface for a gacha game. And I think I also got tired of playing the events after a while. It's not like there's not much to do. But yeah, the story, the music, and the characters are always going to have a special place in my heart. It's just so good. So good.
Anime is deeper than I expected to be, right?
Dude, I've cried so much watching and reading the story in the actual game. There were so many moments that had me cry. Like, I really like Mitsuki's character arc. As somebody who struggled with inferiority complex growing up, I really resonated with Mitsuki's arc, even though he had one of the most, I'd say, like, mundane kind of arcs compared to some of the others, you know, like we have like royalty, and this is not a spoiler if I don't give details, right, chat? We literally have like fucking royalty and people that are like, you know, the son of like really famous celebrities, etc., etc. Like there's some very grand things going on in the story, and I think, you know, when all of that is happening, Mitsuki's story was kind of one of the more mundane ones, but that was the one that hit me the hardest because it was the one that I related to the most, and seeing him deal with like the backlash, of people like not liking him and wanting to see the other members instead broke my heart. That was one of the first moments that had me tear up. I also teared up at like Ten's professionalism towards being an idol. That was like really early on. It was like part 1 or part 2 of the story. But yeah, there's a lot of character arcs in Idolish 7 that hit really hard. If only people would give it a try. I know people will see idols or like a bunch of boys and immediately be like, that's not my thing. But honestly, I think if people just give it a try, they'll be able to see how good the story is. And yeah, Sogo's story is really good as well. I love Tamaki and Sogo so much. Oh my god, I still have their Nendoroids at home in Australia. I love Tamaki and Sogo. The development of Tamaki and Sogo's relationship is so well written. Cause like, they start off bickering a lot because they're like such polar opposites of each other personality-wise, but they like learn to not only accept but also appreciate each other's differences, and then they become such a good duo. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, thank you, Iku, for giving me an opportunity to love male Idolish 7. I haven't talked about this in so long. Oh my god. Show them to us. Who do you want to see? Okay, let me show everyone Iku's Kami Oshi since Iku just rated us. I really like every single character. It's so hard to pick a favorite character in Idolish 7 because everyone's so good. I don't know about you, Iku, but I have an Oshi in every group. And I physically am incapable of choosing one. Like, my favorite in Idolish 7 is Mitsuki. My favorite in Triga is Ten. My favorite in Rivare is Momo. And my favorite in Zul is, I don't want to get his name wrong. I'm gonna be called a fake fan if I get the name wrong. Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah, Haruka. Okay, I was like, was it Haruka? It's Haruka, right? Okay, yeah. I like Haruka the most from Zul. Sadly, I'm not as attached to Zul as the other groups. I think I'm hyper attached to the other groups because, you know, I've spent more time with them. But yeah, this is Sogo. This is Iku's Oshi. This is from the Sakura message set. これ、イクちゃんの推しのソーゴくんですね。What a pretty boy. Understandable, Zul is newer. Yeah, I think I like Haruka the most because in the Zul story, I think Haruka's arc hit me the most. But yeah, I'm definitely not as attached to them as the other groups because, you know, just spent more time with the other groups. Who's everyone's Oshi? My boy. I like Ten and Momo too. Yeah, I really like Ten and Momo. I think I tend to like characters that I relate to, and for Ten, I really relate to his like professionalism. Cause like Ten's a bit of a perfectionist, right? And I really respect him for that. And I also kind of relate to it. I'm also a little bit of a perfectionist. And Momo is just a ray of sunshine. I don't know how to describe what's so great about Momo besides like drawing comparisons to other characters. Like, you know, Momo reminds me of like Hinata from Haikyuu. He's just such a positive ray of energy. He's just the goodest boy. I mean, they're all good boys, but you know what I mean? Like, he's such a good boy. And his love for Yuki, for Rivare, for his fans, for his kohais, he's just such a great person. Like, if everyone in the world was like Momo, the world would be a better place. That's how I can describe Momo. He's just such positive energy. Hinata mentioned, yeah, Crispy, my headcanon is that if you watch Idolish 7, Momo would be your favorite because he gives off the same energy that characters like Hinata from Haikyuu give off. Just a source of positive energy, makes everyone around them happy, and it's just like the goodest boy, you know? Sounds like a Labrador? Maybe. I see Nana talk. Hi, and hello, Jeremy. Oh my god, let's go. Nana Zatsu. I haven't gotten the opportunity to talk about Nana in so long. Hello, Jeremy. Another fellow Idolish 7 enjoyer. Let me show you guys the twins. This is the twins. Ten and Riku. I think it's really cool that they made their hairstyles like the mirror opposite of each other. The way Momo sacrifices himself for Yuki and his kohais, his kindness is unmatched. I know. He's too good for the world. That's how I can describe Momo. He's just too good for this world. I feel like if I was friends with Momo, or like if I knew him in real life, I would be like, man, you're too good for me. I don't deserve you. Like, he's too good for the world. Oh, I'm looking at Momo pictures right now, and he's so cute. Too good for the world, indeed. The twins. What do you think of Tsumugi? Oh my god, I love Tsumugi. I've cosplayed Tsumugi before. I wish I could show you guys, but I haven't done my face reveal yet, so maybe in the future. But I've cosplayed Tsumugi before. I really like Tsumugi. She's like one of the best female manager, heroine characters in these sort of like idol gacha games. She cares so much for the idols, and she's so determined. Like, she's not just an empty shell of a character that you insert yourself into. She actually has personality. She has like aspirations and a drive of her own. And she doesn't just sit around and let things unfold. She really puts in the effort to be present for the boys and do everything that she can to, you know, like bring them to greater places. So yeah, I love Tsumugi. Oh my god, you've also cosplayed Tsumugi Iku, let's go. Yeah, she's also really cute. Wait, let me show you guys Tsumugi. Oh my god, I still have the tab for Kangaroo Bowl's keychain open. Tsumugi Ainana. And managers in like these idol series are always so good. I'm trying to find a picture of Tsumugi. She's really cute. Tsumugi-chan kawaiiんだよな. Okay, here's a picture of Riku, Tsumugi, and Gaku. Hi. ね、Tsumugi-chan可愛くない? She's so cute. She actually has like one of the cutest manager designs ever. And yes, Gaku-tsumu. Oh, Gaku-tsumu is so good. Oh my god, wait. Have you guys listened to Gaku's solo song? You know, like Trigger's first album? How each of the boys have like a solo song? Dude, I bought that CD. And when I listened to Gaku's solo song and I listened to the lyrics, I was like, oh my god, it's literally a love song to Tsumugi. I still remember that. It's still one of my favorite songs. Bro literally wrote a love song for Tsumugi. Gaku is so soft, yeah. I really like Gaku Tsumu. They're really cute. That song was just written for Tsumugi. I know! It's so cute. It's so cute. His Gap Moe has me in a vice grip. Yeah, Gaku has like one of the best Gap Moes in Idolish 7. It's so hard not to like love mail every single character in Idolish 7 because they're all so good. Like even characters in the beginning that I was not as interested in. Like I love everyone, right? But when you love everyone, but you'll always have like your favorites. But then Idolish 7 is just so good at character writing that it'll make you care about all of the characters, even if they're not your Oshi. I have like good things to say about every single character. There's not a single character that like I don't have good things to say about. That's how good the character writing is. Oh my god, Idolish 7 love mail in 2025. Maybe I should do an Idolish 7 watch along. Hi Solanai, welcome. We are talking about Idolish 7. I'm so happy. It's been ages since I've gotten the opportunity to talk about Idolish 7. I've talked about this in like previous streams, but I really like character-driven stories. Character-driven stories just hit me so much more than like plot or world-driven stories, and I feel like Idolish 7 is one of those stories that is almost 100% character-driven. Like, yeah, there's a world, there's the whole idol industry, but pretty much everything that unfolds in the story happens because of the characters. And the characters are the driving force of everything. So, it's like, it's perfect. It's everything that I look for in a story. You love the story because you fall in love with the characters and their dynamics. So if you like character-driven stories just like me, you should check out Idolish 7. I don't watch anime anymore, I just read manga and manhwa. Is the anime good? I might give it a try. It is good! It is good. You should check out the anime. It's like a lot easier to recommend Ainana to people now because there's an anime. Ha! Here's a picture of Momo. I was trying to find a picture of Momo that's actually a PNG that I can save, but this is Momo. The boy that's just pure positive energy. He's so cute. He's such a cutie. Hoshi Soichiro-san's voice acting for him is so good too. Don't want to disrupt too much, so I will go now, but let's definitely chat again sometime when you're back in Tokyo. Yes, definitely. I'll message you when I get back. Let's go get lunch or dinner so we can talk more about Idolish 7. Thank you again so much for the raid, Iku and Ikumins. I hope you enjoy your time here. The goodest boy, yeah. The goodest boy. Wait, I'm getting so nostalgic now. I'm getting so nostalgic. You know, like, it's really sad because I feel like as much as I love Idolish 7, I'm not as involved in the fandom now as I was, like, you know, 5-6 years ago. And it's the same with other things that I really love, like Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter. You guys know this. Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime of all time. I love Haikyuu. Haikyuu is my favorite sports anime of all time. There are so many series, so many games that I absolutely adore. And I don't think I like Idolish 7 any less than I did back in the day. I'm just not as caught up, and I'm not as involved with the fandom anymore, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like once you follow something for too long, you kind of at one point, like you're not caught up anymore. And then the amount of content that you have to consume in order to catch up becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then obviously there's gonna be new series and new games that come out that you'll get into as well. And even though it's not like I like Idolish 7 any less, like you can tell from me talking about the characters, I still love it. And I still remember how much I love all the characters. I just haven't been as involved in the fandom And I'm not like caught up with the story anymore because I've just gotten so busy with like life and streaming, and I literally moved to a different country. I have like other games that I play now, and I would love to go back, but it just feels so hard to go back, if that makes sense. Edu, let's change that. Do an i7 cover with me. Oh my god, we should do that. Actually, you know what? I'm down. Let's cover an i7 song. You know what? Actually, I'd love to do that. That's true. It can get intimidating after a while, right? Like, I don't know why this happens, but when life gets busy, or when time just like passes by, I feel like even though I still love a series as much as I did before, I just can't be as involved in it as I used to be. I mean, for things like Hunter x Hunter 2, right? It's partially because there's not much new content. Like, Togashi be writing a new volume once a year. Oh my god, chat, wait. Any Hunter x Hunter fans in chat right now? We got a new volume this year. Oh, not this year, last year. We got a new volume last year. And I bought it. I saw it at the konbini and I was like, oh my god, new Hunter x Hunter volume, let's go. And then I bought it. And then I opened it. And it was just pages and pages and pages and pages of text. And both Gon and Kirua didn't appear a single time. It was so sad. And I feel like most Hunter x Hunter fans are like attached to Gon, Kirua, Kurapika, and the gang, right? But like the most recent arc in Hunter x Hunter, which only updates like one volume a year anyway, doesn't even show the characters that we care about. So it's really hard to get back into it. It's so unfortunate. OMG real, I'll DM you. Yeah, actually. I might not be the best. I'm not like super good at singing, and it might take me a while to learn how to sing the song depending on which one we decide on, but honestly, I'm super down to make a Ainana cover. I love Ainana songs, especially if you want to do like a song that I also like. Like, I'd love to cover like a mezzo song. Oh my god, I love mezzo. That's fine, it'll just be fun. Okay, all good. I would love to do it then. Lol, we'd be thankful to get any volume at all. That's true. Yeah, I shouldn't be asking for too much. I should be glad that we're even getting any Hunter x Hunter at all. That's true, actually, though. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, Haikyuu as well. Like, we have the movies that are coming out right now. So, like, I guess Haikyuu is a little more easier to still be excited about in 2025. But with things like Hunter x Hunter, there's really not much new stuff coming out. So it's kind of hard to keep following it. And then Idolish 7, even though it's still updating, it's not updating at the same pace that it did when the game first launched, right? Like, there's been no new groups since Zool. I believe the main story updated to, was it part 4 or part 5? And then we haven't gotten a new part since. And overall, the speed of updates and new content coming out has slowed down quite a lot, right? So it's hard to be as hyped about it as when it first came out, where it felt like new things were constantly coming out. Oh my god, I still remember when part 2 and part 3 were announced. I was like screaming at my phone. When part 3 was announced of like the game story, this was like before the anime was even announced. I think it was so long ago. When part 3 was announced, I was like, oh my god, because I was obsessed with it back then. I have like this video of me screaming at the PV for part 3 of the Idolish 7 story. But yeah, I miss those days. I can't believe you could just go into a konbini and just find newly published volume. I know, right? I was surprised too. I thought I'd have to go to like Anime or a bookshop or something to get manga, but no. Apparently, if it's a really popular series like Shonen Jump, because it was the same for Jujutsu Kaisen, because Jujutsu Kaisen ended pretty recently, right? So the last volume, the final volume came out, and it was everywhere in konbinis. 7-Eleven, Lawson's, Family Mart, you can go to any one of them and they would be selling the last volume of Jujutsu Kaisen. So when Hunter x Hunter got a new volume 2, they also did that. It's probably exclusive for like popular Shonen Jump series, I think. I happened to be in Japan during that time too. My friend was just popping off big time. We were full stunned. It's nice that you can get manga at konbinis. Sadly, it's only for the popular stuff though. You wouldn't be able to get like, the latest volume of Akatsuki no Yona at the konbini. You'd have to go to a bookstore for that. I'm actually so sad that I can't collect manga even though I moved to Japan. Like, manga is so much cheaper, so affordable in Japan. It's like less than 500 yen for a volume. And I could totally start a manga collection, but the only thing that's stopping me is the fact that I don't have space. My shelves are already full from like figurines and like CDs and a few magazines that I've bought since I moved to Tokyo. I do not have space to be collecting manga. I have like maybe like 3 volumes of manga, one of them being the latest Hunter x Hunter volume, and I already have no space. It's so sad. I wish I had enough space to collect manga. New Hunter x Hunter manga? You still wait for that? Yeah. Us Hunter x Hunter fans are desperate. We're desperate for content. We wait and wait and wait for Togashi to feed us. But yeah, I hope you guys relate to what I said about still loving the same series that you used to be really into, but just not really having the time or the avenue to be able to be as hyped about it or follow the content as before. Sometimes it's because you fall behind and then you struggle to catch up. That's kind of me with Ainana. And also stuff like Ensemble Stars. I was really into Ensemble Stars at one point, but I'm like so behind now. I can't catch up. Like, I'll go out in town and then there'll be like another new Ensemble Stars group. And I'm like, who the fuck are these boys? Give me Trickstar and Knights back. You become like one of those old boomer fans that's like, what is this new group? What are these new boys? I don't know them and I don't care about them. Give me Trickstar and Knights. That's me whenever I see the new boys and Ensemble Stars, because I'm a Mao Ritsu Oshi. I really like Mao and Ritsu, and they're both from like the super OG groups that have been there since the beginning. So when I see all this like promotions for the newer groups, I'm like, I don't care about the newer groups. Show me the old groups. I want to see my boys. It was kind of like that for Love Live as well. You know, chat, do you remember any Love Livers in chat? Do you guys remember when Aquas came out? And then all of the OG Love Live fans were like, ew, we don't want a new group. Give us Muse. Ooh, this character is just a ripoff of that character. Like, there was so much hate. People were so like, adamant on just like the OG series continuing, and they hated the fact that they were trying to introduce a new generation. But then Aquas popped off anyway. And then they continue to do the same thing with the next generation, and the next generation. Like Liela, which is the latest group, is doing pretty well. I wonder if those people who are like, yeah, Love Live peaked with Muse are still around. Me, but I was not active on the internet at that time. Right, yeah, I was not super active on the internet at that time either, but I definitely remember the sentiment was there with people being like, yeah, Love Live peaked with Muse. Nothing can ever beat Muse. Aqua is just a ripoff of Muse, and now even Aquas is old. Isn't that insane, chat? Aquas is old. They're gonna have their final live soon. Isn't that crazy? Remember when Muse had their final live? Oh my god, time passes so fast. Crazy. I think it's tough for ongoing series, but I think it's such a special feeling to have a beloved franchise get a new season or a reboot. You're so right, gal. You are so right. Honestly, like, sometimes I wish certain things I love can get a reboot. Can get a reboot so I can like fall in love with it all over again. Like, can we have a Hunter x Hunter 2026? I know Hunter x Hunter already had 2011, but like, can we have a Hunter x Hunter 2026 where we just like redo the entire thing and then like we just continue the story and Gon and Killua never say goodbye? Or like, I don't know, give us a movie, anything, please. I'm hungry, please. I want to see Gon and Killua again, please. I just want to see Gon and Killua again. I really hope they'll animate like you know, the arcs of like Haikyuu after the time skip, because it would be really unfortunate to not get that voice in anime form. I watched Love Live because of Tomori Kusunoki. Oh yeah, she's a great singer. Didn't she have to like step down her role though in Love Live because of her condition, like medical condition? And she can't really like dance or do like super intensive physical activity. I remember seeing that on Twitter. Kimi ni Todoke getting a third season out of nowhere was such a dream. You know what else is a dream, gal? Black Butler. I'm still in shock and disbelief that Black Butler came back. Like, what do you mean Black Butler just disappeared for like 10 years or whatever and then randomly came back with a new season? I'll take it. Public school arc was great. I'm also watching the new arc. It is kind of sad that they yassified Sebastian. I mean, maybe yassify is not the right word. Wait, can I pull up a picture of this Sebastian Black Butler comparison? Like, have you guys seen how different Sebastian looks? Like, from the old anime versus the new? Dude, Sebastian's not hot anymore. He used to be so hot. And now he's not hot anymore. They ruined Sebastian. Right? It's so different. Wait, I'm gonna pull up a picture. 今、黒羊の話してます。これ。見て。セバちゃんめっちゃ変わったよ。Look, look, look. Okay, here's a side-by-side comparison of Sebastian from 2008, 2014, 2017, and 2024. Look at this absolute downgrade. What the fuck happened to him? He used to be so hot. 昔はあんなにかっこよかったのに、セバちゃんどうしたの? Dude, he was especially hot, like in the movie too. They debuffed him so hard. They debuffed him so hard. He used to be so hot. Like, it's okay. I'm not like a die-hard Sebastian fangirl or anything like that, so I wasn't too upset. Like, I still watched it, but yeah, I can definitely agree that it's a downgrade. It's a downgrade for sure. Man, I'm looking at pictures of him from back in the day and he used to be so hot. He really did get a downgrade. I think they switched studios. I don't think it's a studio issue. I think it's a character design issue. Like, it's the way they draw him more so than the art style, I feel like. I feel like even with the new studio's art style, they could have kept the same like face shape and everything from before. Like, they changed his face shape. Yeah, what in the world is this? I know, right? He used to be so hot. They ruined him. Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. What else came back miraculously recently? Let me think. My brain's not working. Chat, what's something that also came back miraculously? Fruits Basket remake! That was like 4 years ago, but still. Dude, I'm so fucking happy they made a Fruits Basket remake. You guys need to watch Fruits Basket or read Fruits Basket if you haven't. Like, it's so fucking good. I cried 5 times watching Fruits Basket. It really, really deserved to get a reboot and have the whole manga animated. I mean, according to manga readers, they still cut out a lot, but I thought it was a really good adaptation. Spice and Wolf. Right! Spice and Wolf came back. Yeah, that was nice. And also Devil is a part-timer. Yes, except it's not relevant anymore. Very unfortunate. Hanakimi! Right, Hanakimi's getting an anime. Yeah. I cried every episode of the last season of Furuba. Me too, Jeremy. Me too. Oh my god, the Fruits Basket reboot was so good. What else? What's something you guys want a reboot of? Oh my god, you know what I want a reboot of? Gakuen Alice. Please, for the love of God, some rich, important person out there, can you please make this happen? Can we please have a reboot of Gakuen Alice? Can we get the Gakuen Alice manga fully animated, please? 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 Like, the Gakuen Alice manga goes so far. Like, it's so deep. So much shit happens in the manga. It's such a masterpiece. It's like one of the best shoujo manga ever written, in my opinion. And there's so much like dark shit that happens in the school that never got animated. Can we please have a remake of Gakuen Alice and get everything in the manga animated, please? Please, I'm begging, please. That's like the only thing that I pray for every day. I don't know how many people in chat know about this, but yeah, Gakuen Alice is like one of those shoujo manga that got a anime adaptation many years ago, but they only adapted like, you know, the first few arcs, and it never goes deep enough into the manga to get to the part where shit really goes down and when ships become canon. And I will forever cry over the fact that I don't get to see my OTP kiss in 4K. All I want is to see my OTP kiss in 4K. Oh my god, and Akatsuki no Yona season 2. Like, are we ever gonna get it? Please. I need more seasons of Akatsuki no Yona. Yeah, oh my god, all of this talk is making me really nostalgic for like older series. You know, chat, I really want a Zatsu for like another hour, and I probably could, because I don't know if my mom is gonna sleep now or she's gonna sleep in like 30 minutes to an hour, but my stomach has actually been hurting a lot for like the past 30 minutes. And I think it's getting worse and worse, so I should probably take some medicine and go lie down. I've been having really bad stomach aches since coming back to Australia. I don't know why. It's weird because I've had a healthy sleep schedule and I've been eating my meals when I should be. You know, like I had lunch around 1 p.m. and I had dinner around 8 p.m. and I haven't been eating anything weird. Like, I haven't eaten any ice cream or like drank any weird sodas or whatever. I've been eating pretty healthy and like sleeping well too, so I'm really wondering why I'm getting these stomach aches. Ugh. OMG, no, go rest. Yeah, I should probably go lie down. I really wanted to stream for a bit longer since, you know, I am on vacation and I'm gonna be going out a lot, so I won't be able to stream often, and this might be the only Datsudan stream that I'll get to do on this whole trip, but I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and I might do a gorilla PGR stream because I want to pull for Ishmael, and also I just want to like talk to you guys more, because like I'm probably gonna be disassembling my PC like somewhere in the middle of my trip, just to make sure everything's alright. Like I'll probably have to get someone to help me with it, right? So I can't do it like on the last day before I leave. So I'm gonna have to get someone to help me disassemble my PC, and then after my PC's disassembled, because I'm gonna take it back to Japan with me, I won't be able to stream. I'll have no PC. PC-kun will be all taken apart. So the only time I'll get to stream probably is today and tomorrow. So I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but like after I come home, if I feel like it, I might squish in a PGR stream. So yeah. この音止まれneeds season 2. You are so right. Say it louder for the people at the back. PC-kun's gonna go to Japan. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting a new PC case, but I'm gonna be taking all the parts out, putting them back into the boxes that they came from, and bring them over to Japan. So yeah, hopefully since I'm gonna be putting them back into their boxes, they'll arrive in Japan safe. I'm really praying. They better be safe because PC pots are really expensive, so they better stay safe. PC takedown stream? How the fuck am I gonna stream when I'm taking pots out of my PC? No, I don't have my laptop. I didn't bring my laptop. My laptop is really heavy. And I didn't bring it because I knew I'd be able to do work and stream from my PC, so. But yeah, PC-kun is also gonna be moving to Japan! 今回はね、PC の方も日本に持っていくので、これからもうちょっと配信のクオリティが上がるんじゃないかな。Hopefully I'll be able to do better streams after I move PC-kun over. But yeah, since I was able to get a visa for another 3 years, and you know, as long as I continue working for Merriweather Media, which I plan to for the foreseeable future, I will be able to renew my visa to stay in Japan through Merriweather Media. So I'll probably be in Japan for like, I don't know, at least the next 4 or 5 years. I don't know, I might change my mind. But at least for the next 3 years, I'm gonna be in Japan. And even just 3 years is a lot of time. So I thought, you know what, instead of letting PC-kun stay in Australia and only get to use like once a year whenever I come back, I might as well bring it to Japan with me, so. Now my PC is really heavy because it's a chunky PC. It has to be chunky, right? Like otherwise I can't stream with it. So yeah, it's really heavy, so I decided to not bring it on this trip. And I'm gonna be bringing PC-kun back. And next time I come back to Australia, I'll probably bring my laptop with me so that I can still work and stream. So yeah. Growing old in Japan, then no. I'm probably not gonna grow old in Japan. I'll probably wanna come back to Australia when I retire or something. Australia is great for retirement. Oh yeah, my phone's also gonna run out of battery soon, so my Vtuber model is gonna die if I don't end soon. So I guess I'll wrap up the stream around here. I hope you guys had fun. Check out the VOD if you missed out on some of the pictures that I showed today. I showed quite a lot interesting pictures. Like for example, the brunch that I had with my mom today. I was also able to get a coffee with my profile picture printed on it. I also, whoa, so big. I also had my hair dyed. Like I showed a lot of I showed a lot of pictures and talked about a lot of things in today's stream. We talked about kangaroo bowls. We talked about kangaroo bowls and aquariums versus zoos and places that I recommend you visit in Australia, etc, and just overall what I've been up to since coming back to Australia. And yeah, feel free to listen to the VOD in the background as like a podcast or something while you do work or chill. And hopefully I'll have the time to do another short stream tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys again most likely when I go back to Japan. Yeah, I will be continuing to upload pictures from my trip when I go eat yummy food, or if I decide to go to the zoo or the aquarium or something while I'm in Australia. I will post pictures on Twitter and on YouTube community posts, so make sure you follow me on Twitter, or make sure to be subscribed and check out my YouTube community posts for updates on what I'm doing. Yeah! What else do I need to tell you guys before I wrap up? Oh, and lastly, don't forget, I tried voicing Lupa from Wuthering Waves. before her official voice lines are released. And I think I did a pretty good job. I voiced her in Japanese, English, and Chinese once again this time. It was quite challenging, especially doing it in English and Chinese, and I did many takes before I was happy with it. I received quite a lot of positive feedback, so I think my voice suits her. If you haven't listened to it yet, you should go have a listen and let me know in the comments which language was your favorite. And I'll see if I can cook up a video or something during this trip. I do have some other things that I'm working on. Oh, I'm also working on a voice pack for the 2.0 debut. I don't have the picture on my PC, but a reminder once again that I'm going to be debuting my 2.0 live 2D model on May 31st. Time not 100% decided yet, but probably around 10 p.m. JST. I have the model ready, have new overlays, new emotes, new artwork, lots of new things. So yeah, don't miss it. You don't want to miss the live 2D debut. Oh my god, my phone just died. Alright, I guess this is God telling me that I should end. I'm ending on this face, guys. My phone just died. My phone just died, so my tracking is dead. Yeah, sorry that I have to end on this specific face, but see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like on this stream. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys again in the next stream. あつえるチャンネル登録、高評価、Twitter のフォローなどよろしくお願いします。何これ待って Wait! I went on the wrong ending screen. これじゃないこっち I went on the wrong ending screen. It's this one. Okay, there we go. I haven't updated the names because this is my PC from this is my PC from 1 year ago. So the names list is not updated. So I'm sorry if you're currently a MASH member but you're not here. It's because this is my PC from a year ago, okay? Oleon313, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you to all the Ikumins who subscribed or stayed for the Zatsu, who came with the raid. I hope you guys enjoyed your time and I hope to see you again. She was giving us a side eye. No. That was the wrong ending screen. I think that was the ending screen for my vertical stream, so it looked weird. Don't worry about it. Just pretend that never happened, okay? Just pretend that never happened. Alright, おつえるチャンネル登録、高評価、Twitter のフォローなどよろしくお願いします。それじゃあ、おつえるバイバイ See you next stream!
また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream.Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching.また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また 次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching. また次の配信で会いましょう。I'll see you again in my next stream. Thank you for watching.